Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TourneyTimePodcast. Another fucking weird intro. This man's eating nuts because he loves nuts. Too bad.
Dear God.
Yeah, too bad they're not Roman's nuts. Anyway, we're gonna sit here and have a little discussion because it's about that time now. It's about that season. It's awards time for this fucking show. We break down 3 episodes. The last episode being the second ever Tourney Time Awards. I know it may not be a big deal to the listeners out there. It may not be a big deal to the viewers, but it's a big deal to us. It's a big deal to me.
Yes,
These are awards that were critical, that are important of this whole year of wrestling, which I think has progressed and probably trumped last year in wrestling. But we'll get to that discussion. Before I break into this bracket, there was a discussion off camera that EJ brought up about the the women's US title tournament. I need you to elaborate. If you said you were going to be GM,
so
elaborate.
So here's what I meant, ladies and gentlemen. I was saying that if I was GM and you have brand new titles coming in.
Correct.
Now, grant the fact, to Ant's point, when we talked earlier, you want a big name in this tournament. Grant that, I don't take anything away from it.
Correct.
In this particular matter, when it comes to the SmackDown Women's United States Championship, Bayley was not needed because you already have a big name, and that is Naomi. Now, here's the thing. Bayley is already well established as far as championships, whatever the case may be, is she's not needed in the picture. Now, however, she might get a shot later on down the line, right?
Right.
Now we got Tiffany Stratton, who's Miss Money in the Bank. Now, and my theory is she's already past mid-card status.
Fair.
Grant the fact that she has the Money in the Bank briefcase. So why is she in the tournament? I'm not mad at the fact that she won in the tournament. It's the fact that overall she's not needed.
Right.
So now we go to Candice LeRae, Blair Davenport, Bianca. Bianca is another thing, but I'll get back to at the end of that. Michin. Who else?
Piper Niven, Chelsea Green.
It was a bunch of names that was in that tournament that are much more deserving of this opportunity than the established names that was in the tournament.
Okay.
Now, like I said, to your point, big names, I get that. Now, you have Bianca Belair that's still involved in the story of Jade Cargill getting the tag.
Which we all suspect that it's her that did it.
Right. We all suspect that it's her, or my suspicion is Naomi.
Of course.
Then you have Tiffany Stratton being involved in the whole thing with Nia Jax. Then you have Bayley being involved with the potential outcome of Bianca, Jade, and Naomi question mark. So you have that. Everybody else isn't involved in anything.
Okay.
Clean slate. So with that being said, you kind of sort of took this bracket and made it slightly predictable in the favor of a fresh face being champion, which I hope is Michin.
I mean, that's one can hope is either Michin or Chelsea Green.
Right. Now.
But
Go ahead.
You have Bayley, who, in my opinion, could be the perfect fit to be the first women's U.S. champion. Just like on Raw, I'm assuming the big name on Raw for that tournament
is going to be Rhea.
No, she's tangled up with Liv and Raquel.
Yeah, it's not going to be Rhea.
No, well,
it's going to be.
She's all tangled up in Liv, Raquel, and Io Sky. That mess.
It's going to be somebody.
It's
with the same level of prominence like a Bailey.
I feel like Raw is going to go for the underdog story. Look, if it were me, I'd pull the trigger on Raw for Dakota Kai or Lyra Valkyria.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about to get a lot of heat for what I'm about to say.
But for SmackDown, you have two people that we want to win in Michin and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green literally being Triple H's best rehire. We've already established that.
Right.
But you also have two women in Bailey and Tiffany Stratton who can be the champion. Now, I'm going to get you at this. I understand what you're saying. Right. But they can be the first champion and move tickets.
That's what I was actually about to say.
That's what you have to think about. If you're going to have someone be the first women U.S. champ, you have to have someone that you can trust to carry that title, to start the division in a prominent way, and to be the face of the division for a good couple months to help elevate the division, to help bring up that division.
Yeah, that's what I was literally about to say. Like, we're not arguing you're right. You know what I'm saying? You got every right to feel how you got to feel, but you also got to remember it's all about the draws and the people that's in that tournament. They putting asses in seats right now.
And look, this is why I say Bailey is going to end up winning, because one, she's a locker room leader. Two, she's already classified as someone who can easily elevate this women's division. She's already done it so many times when she was at Damage Control. She literally took L's a whole year before she won the title at WrestleMania. She was putting everybody over and then some. Bailey is that perfect woman to carry this division for what it is and then drop it in a couple months, probably at WrestleMania, to someone who they can trust to carry that division. Do I think they should shake up the rosters a bit? Probably. That's why this whole transfer portal shit is happening. But to me, if I had to pick, I'd pick Chelsea Green. But
you know what's crazy about this transfer portal thing? I think it's going to be small changes here and there. Like,
I mean, I don't know. We saw Gunther on SmackDown.
Yeah, like this whole thing where everybody blowing out of proportion. Oh, Roman is taking off an advertisement for SmackDown. He gonna be on Raw. Okay, everybody's gonna be there on Raw for Netflix. It's 3 hours. You feel me? And then the whole transfer portal thing going on. So he's gonna pop up, see what's going on. But at the end of the day, that man ain't gonna be on SmackDown.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they switch champs.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Cody goes to Raw, Gunther goes to SmackDown.
Because you know what else? That theory right there proves that Cody is the new John Cena.
I mean, yeah.
Because this is the WWE champ going to Raw. Like, who else went to Raw as WWE champ?
This is me sounding like SmackDown versus Raw type shit. If you have the biggest Raw supposedly coming to Netflix, and this is like built up like a WrestleMania. I know we just did it this year, but I say do the fucking draft again. And actually fucking shake up the rosters, not draft the same fucking people to the same fucking brand. Like, actually shake it up. Put SmackDown people on Raw, or put Raw people on NXT. Make NXT a valuable third brand. Like, shake this shit up. Don't just do this transfer portal, which it could be a good thing. I don't know. But don't just do this just because.
But see,
you're building up Netflix and you're bringing out all the top stars for that Raw.
Here's my thing. Like, that whole I feel like the transfer portal situation makes the draft seem like a waste. To a degree. Yeah, to a degree. And the mere fact, like, if we go back, I do you one even better. When WWE was doing the whole bragging rights thing, that diminished Survivor Series a little bit.
No,
just a little bit.
No, look. No, you got to think about it like this. Think about it like this, because that's like saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can say certain picks or switches were a bust. It's just like how it is in the NFL. You feel me? So what it is, instead of saying a trade portal, let's just say what it is, what it truly is. Certain superstars are on the trade block for Raw, SmackDown, and like they're on the trade block. That's all that is right now.
I understand. I think what they're doing here, they're just shaking shit up because they have nothing else left to book. Because we've already
hit a crash point.
Look, it's either they're shaking it up because they have nothing to book, or Triple H is like, all right, January about to hit, we might as well go ahead and start booking the shit leading towards Mania instead of waiting to the Royal Rumble like we used to.
The Mania that The Rock's supposedly not going to be on.
Which I think if we're going and gearing towards building towards the Mania that that we need to focus on, that's a smart thing to do. And starting in January instead of waiting all the way to the Royal Rumble match to build.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a smart thing to do.
But put in this scenario. If Rock doesn't actually show up for Mania, what the fuck do you book?
Exactly.
Where do you put Roman?
Give me Jacob versus Roman.
Okay, fine. Where do you put Cody?
Because if you don't do Rock and Cody,
look, my guess is Cody and Orton. But I've been pushing for that.
That's definitely gonna be that.
If you're having Cody supposedly going to Raw, find me the matchup there. You can't say Punk and Seth because that's geared towards Mania.
There is none. Because here's the thing. If we send Cody to Raw, we're going to get Seth versus Cody again at some point.
Or you get Punk and Cody. But
exactly.
Which means you would have to turn Punk
or since he came back Monday, you get Cody versus McIntyre.
Which
that's one.
But here's the thing: why waste that?
No,
what it looks like to me, Drew McIntyre is feuding with whoever the fuck is in that whole group. Yeah, he's gonna be feuding
with the whole OG bloodline. That's about to be a whole little thing. Like what they about to do with Roman, like of course he's gonna get back to the title and he's gonna have a babyface run with it, but they're giving him that babyface path. Like, all right, you got.
I'm gonna make you mad though. I don't think he gets the title back.
And then you get Cody versus Jay.
I think he does, but I don't think he get it hold it as long. I think what they gonna do is every single moment that he does go for the title is gonna give everybody hopes up. Like, oh shit, he about to get it, and then. Nope.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. That 3-4 year reign he had was enough.
Oh no, he's not gonna get it back for a good while. That's why he about to go on a long journey.
I think Roman is gonna be focused on only working with his family, and on top of that, he's obviously taking a break after Mania because he's gonna be part-time Roman.
Of course.
And Roman, I don't think chases the title anymore. He's going to want to, but I feel like he's going to be going down a path where he's going to be running into some old demons, a la Drew McIntyre. And then going down the line, he'll run into a CM Punk at SummerSlam, or eventually Seth Rollins for next year's Mania 42. You know? In my opinion, look, I'm all for Punk and Seth. I'm all for Punk and Roman. You want the real fucking match? Give me Roman Seth at Mania.
Yeah.
End that shit. Give me that long-term storytelling.
By the way, I'm glad we're on the Seth thing because I just want to point this out. He tried to be slick on Monday. He tried and failed miserably because Sammy hit the nail right on the head. Like, well, you complaining about this monster he is. You created the monster. You swung the chair in his back 10 years ago. He's like, yeah, but you did the same thing. Hold on now. That was a complete difference.
Sammy had a reason to do it.
He had a reason to. You had no reason. Talking about, I apologize for it. Yeah, all right.
I mean, granted, yeah, he did it, and then they did the Shield reunion like 3 times over. But like, again, that hasn't left Roman's head. Hence why he hit Seth at Mania.
Why he said it when they had build up to the Royal Rumble matchup. He said, I tried to forgive you. I tried to put it in the past,
but
even though you apologize, but I can't.
That's the real money match. Give me Roman Seth.
So if we can't get Roman Rock or Roman Jacob, give me or Seth Punk, give me that.
I just really hope this really does not build Roman versus Solo at WrestleMania, because I'm sorry, that is not a WrestleMania match. That, no disrespect to Solo, he's improved, but at the same time,
let's be real, he's not a main event. WrestleMania main event.
It will diminish Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and Roman's not going to go for that.
And with
he
Roman
be in the main event,
knowing Roman, he either opens the show or he closes the show. So he's either going to open with hopefully Jacob Fatu or close out night 2 with The Rock, which I still think he's going to show up. These fucking dirt sheets are idiots.
They have no, and
this is the thing.
To the viewers at home listening, to the ones on YouTube watching this, please, for the love of everything that I hold near and dear, stop listening to these dirt sheets, because they don't know what the fuck they be talking about.
Like, I really need the
some
casual.
Of them be having good scoops, but can we go back to the times when we used to watch wrestling and truly be shocked and amazed? Shit going on.
If I want scoops, I'm gonna go look up Scoops Newsworthy.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that. As soon as he said scoops, I said somebody's about to say it. Somebody's gonna fucking say it.
Look.
Drink me some AEW root beer.
It's not what, bro, dog. Calm down now. Calm down now. Calm down now. Don't turn into Ricochet thinking that AEW. Don't turn into Ricochet thinking that AEW wouldn't exist without him.
No, oh yeah. Thank you for that, because I want to get on that ass. I damn sure want to get on that ass.
Before you do, hold on. To the casuals out there, not just the casuals, to the marks, the wrestling marks that believe the dirt sheets and actually pay for this shit. Mm-hmm. I need you to think in your brain. Yes, it's good for WWE to have a backup plan. They always do. But I really need you to think. If The Rock shows the fuck up, they're going to do what The Rock wants to do.
That's number one. Number two,
is not Roman.
Why the fuck would they tell you, oh, The Rock's not going to be a part of WrestleMania? First off, you don't know what The Rock's doing. You don't know what Brian Gerwitz is doing. Why the fuck would they go and spoil that? That's the most dumbest thing you can ever write or say. Oh, they don't have people. The Rock has a schedule. It's conflicting. No. Like The Rock said himself on an Instagram post, don't believe that shit. Because people are like, oh, his appearance at Bad Blood was just nothing. It meant something.
We just don't know what it is.
He's just not telling you.
Remember, motherfucker store, he wasn't showing up to Bad Blood and pop right the fuck up.
And that's the thing. He's advertised.
Called it.
He's advertised for the first Raw of Netflix. Not officially, but he's literally on the posters. He's on the the commercials. He's pretty much advertised for the first Raw of Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we get our answer.
To the marks out there, pay the fucking attention. Use your brain. Stop being up Dave Meltzer's ass, believing everything.
And Sean Ross.
He even had a dumbass take on AEW today. I don't even feel like going to look for this shit. But
I don't want to fucking deal with fucking Dave Soft Seltzer and fucking.
But on to this Ricochet shit.
See.
Dude, you smelling yourself way too much. I don't even care if he see this shit and be like, oh, he talking. Yeah, I'm talking heavy shit. Cause dude, you acting like the shit don't stink.
He'll cry.
The nerve of you to say, oh, it wouldn't be an AEW if it wasn't for Ricochet. Motherfucker. Then to say it wouldn't be no Will Ospreay if it wasn't no Ricochet. Nah, nigga, it wouldn't be no Ricochet if it wasn't for Will Ospreay. I said it. I fucking said it. Oh, you flip-floppity shit. Motherfucker, for real, WWE really low key raised your fucking stock. And then got the nerve to go ahead and say, "Oh yeah, me leaving was the final straw that broke the camel's back with Samantha." You fucking bald bitch. That's why you can't cut a promo to save your fucking life. Go to promo class. Learn how to cut a fucking interesting ass promo and not stutter and sound like a little jack bitch.
Listen.
Learn how to one take Jake shit, motherfucker.
I ignored the whole AEW thing he said. The one thing that really grinded my gears was his interview on Chris Van Vliet, where he said during his final run, he felt like he was starting over because he was feuding with guys like a Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov and guys like that. And it's like, motherfucker, you're being a veteran, helping put young guys over. What does that mean? Like, what do you mean by starting over? What do you mean you're at the bottom? Like they're not seeing the full potential in you.
And see,
they saw the full potential in you. You just can't cut a promo. This is literally
you can't cut a convincing promo to save your fucking life. The coolest thing you've ever done in a promo was in NXT when Velveteen Dream was talking shit and you flipped in front of him like a fucking.
And he didn't even talk. I'm gonna put it. You know what? I'm gonna compare it like this: Ricochet in WWE or Ricochet not cutting a promo but great in ring is 2004 Shelton Benjamin. Phenomenal in the ring, but can't talk worth a shit.
And your career only goes so far as what you can talk.
Yeah, exactly.
And you gotta be believable. Like the way Ricochet talk lets me know he never been punched in the fucking face a day in his life. He never been ready to punch somebody in the face. So how am I going to believe that you're going to kick my ass?
If Ricochet thinks he's that worth it, which I'm a fan of Ricochet, it's just he needs to understand criticism from his fans. If Ricochet was really the shit, he wouldn't be wrestling on Rampage 3 weeks into his debut. And no one fucking... Look, Rampage is on right now, and I'm not even fucking watching it.
I'm just saying.
He's wrestling Commander. No one's fucking watching that shit.
Who the fuck is that?
Ding. Ding.
Commander's one of their luchadors.
Hello.
You named yourself after a fucking football team? Get the fuck out of here.
Look, you
Commander
go
with
from
a K.
wrestling,
Commander.
And this is
That's
not
even worse.
But you go from wrestling notable names. Shit, he could have went to TNA and still wrestled notable names.
You know who's a notable name that could be WWE or TNA bound? Penta. He is no longer on the AEW roster as of today.
Yeah. They finally let him the fuck go because they knew what he was trying to do. They knew where he was trying to go. And Tony Khan was being petty.
Now free Ray Phoenix.
Yes, free him because you're not going to, and free Ricky Starks too because you're not going to do nothing with him.
Dude,
you literally keeping him home. Why? Because he went to go see his friend.
You know what's fucked up?
That fucking petty, Tony.
They pulled Ricky Starks out of the GCW show at Hammerstein. Matt Cardona is wrestling at the Hammerstein Ballroom in a Ring of Honor show.
And he just showed up on AEW, I think. But yesterday?
Yeah, that was Ring of Honor. He's going to be fighting Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor title at Hammerstein Ballroom, in which GCW is going to be in within the same month. But mind you, Matt Cardona was supposed to wrestle Ricky Starks at Hammerstein, and they pulled that. If I don't see fucking Ricky Starks show up anywhere on AEW television within the next couple months, just fucking let him go. Just let him walk. Literally. If I don't see this motherfucker show up at the Royal Rumble, fucking dude, let him walk.
Fuck all that. Everybody that you're not utilizing correctly or that you're not utilizing at all. Tony Khan, if you can hear me, let them go. What you're doing with Adam Cole is fucking atrocious.
Dude,
let him go.
Where the fuck is Wardlow?
Let him go. Because
you're holding Miro until 2026. He wants out. Let him go. You're holding Ray Phoenix because of injury time. Okay, let him the fuck go. You're just wasting money at this point. Just let him the fuck go. Ricky Starks is literally a star. Like that's he's an entertainer. He's fit for the WWE.
Yep.
Another one you're holding hostage. Hold on. And another one that makes me mad that you're holding hostage but gaining money off their merch is fucking Danhausen.
Oh, I forgot about. Oh my god!
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
I forgot he existed.
Don't be sleeping on how Danhausen gimmick is right now. That man can wrestle his ass off.
But that's the thing. They're literally punishing people because they're friends of Punk or Cody. The only ones that aren't getting punished is FTR.
And that's not cool. Even Vince learned his ways with that.
But
he just told motherfuckers, listen, don't get caught on camera.
This is Tony Khan saying he's not gonna be like Vince. It's not gonna be we are their alternative. Motherfucker, you're turning into Vince.
Like,
besides the whole sexual allegations bullshit, which I do hear there were NDA signed with Chris Jericho. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
Wow.
Minus all that. TK is literally doing what Vince did with holding up all these contracts, keeping people due to injury time. Like, I understand it's a business. I understand you don't want to let them go to the competitor. But if you're not using them, fucking let them go. Like, we literally just saw an example. We literally just saw an example with WWE this year. They let Bobby Lashley walk.
Yeah.
They had no use for him. He was injured for a month and then just sat there for the next couple months. They had no use for him. They just let him walk. Same thing with MVP. They let him walk.
Let him walk.
So, like, same thing with Edge, Adam Copeland. He had an offer, but he didn't want it, so they let him walk. And where did his dumbass go? To go get more money. And look where he's at. Fucking injured. 51 with a broken ankle. Like,
see, and that's the thing that frustrates me about both AEW and WWE low key. But see, the difference is that WWE knows that when you reach a certain age, you're not going to be able to be in matches to a certain superstar's caliber.
Yeah.
You can't hold yourself to, and it's the same thing. This is the same thing that Taker learned 4 years ago when he said he didn't want to be a parody of himself. And yet he was chasing the dragon year after year after year after year until he got to that Boneyard match, and he said he was at peace.
That was the perfect send-off.
That was, and I can't even get mad at that because it's like, damn, like, you cannot outdo that Boneyard match in a ring. There's no way.
I feel as though, and this is what we talked about this before, if they were to do that match actually in front of a crowd at WrestleMania, AJ Styles' workload would have been so fucking heavy that night.
Oh, yeah.
He would have been helping carry that man throughout that whole match. But
especially watching,
it would have been a buried alive match.
Watching the last yard doc, finding out that one of his people's passed. Yeah.
But that's the thing. With Taker, doing that Boneyard match was a blessing in disguise. Granted, it sucked because of COVID, but it was a blessing in disguise because it gave Taker the freedom he wanted to do. It gave him the perfect send-off. And at the same time, he felt comfortable doing what he was doing. He wasn't doing any extravagant spots. He wasn't fucking trying to dive over the top rope or do a fucking old school. Like, he was at peace. And AJ Styles helped him. Exactly. He felt like the Taker of old.
Yes.
And the simple fact that he could bring out all facets. He could bring out, like he said, the unholy trinity. You got
Badass
Undertaker,
the American
which was
Badass.
the dead man, the Phenom. You had the American Badass Undertaker, and then you just had plain old Mark Calloway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then rode off into the sunset.
And literally, motherfuckers didn't peep that we got both the American Badass and plain old Mark Calloway throughout the whole beginning of the matchup until it start getting towards the end, and that motherfucker popped up right behind AJ. That's when we got dead, man.
I was going to say, And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like we got American Badass and Big Evil at the same time, so you can add an extra fourth to that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But see, and that's the thing. Like I feel like with that match, this is why I told somebody this like not too long ago that WWE's strength was the cinematic matches. If you want to, if you want to say that, and I think Edge said this. Edge was saying that WWE is like the Marvel movies, where it's overproduced, over-directed, whatever the case is, and you get good quality
television.
pay-per-view, good quality television.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, we had the Boneyard match. That Firefly Funhouse, though,
underrated.
Dude,
motherfuckers did not know how to accept that shit when it first aired.
Hold up. Now, fans, y'all gonna give me heat for this, and I don't give a fuck. The Firefly Funhouse was a tad bit better than the Boneyard match.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Freaks don't know
what Bray Wyatt poured out of his brain as far as going from the beginning stages to the current stages of John Cena. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Then on top of that, what character that's going to pick apart from shit of the past, from Hulk Hogan to Ultimate Warrior to motherfucking Eric Bischoff to fucking Nikki Bella, like all of that. He summarized 6 years of a fucking rivalry in one match. Creative as fuck. Now, the Boneyard match, I tell you this. The only thing that was missing from the Boneyard match, the only small little thing that was missing from the Boneyard match was Paul Bearer himself.
I mean, he's dead. But
I mean, that's what I'm saying. If he was still alive,
it would have been cool if you had like Kane pop up and help him beat up the fucking OC. But this is, since we're doing fucking hot takes here, that's a little early. It's not the new year yet. Little preview. The Firefly Funhouse match was not a match.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I've come to terms with that because I did defend it hard as shit. The difference between the Boneyard and the Firefly Funhouse is that the Boneyard match was an actual match. It was an actual contested match. The Firefly Funhouse was just literally just a cinematic. It was literally just a cinematic project. That's it. There was no ref. There was nothing. It was literally just Bray Wyatt deep diving into John Cena's head of the past, the present, and what could have been.
The future.
Cena in the NWO. Cena going heel. Again. Cena seeing a version of himself and not believing it.
So
he played mind games. But
so is it safe to say that Bray Wyatt is the originator of the multiverse?
It was in the 2K20 game.
No, motherfucker. It's Planet Stasiak.
Not that motherfucker.
Can we not?
Speaking of, hold on. Let's. We're talking about wrestlers here. 2024.
Right.
What a year. Okay.
What a year.
Now I need you to walk with me here.
All right, Elias.
Yes. Walk with. Walk with me. Okay. Cody Rhodes. Will Ospreay. Swerve Strickland.
Until he fucks the pussy.
What the fuck is going on?
You're ruining my build up here. What the fuck?
Jesus.
Since we're now we're skipping the yellow brick road and we're just gonna go straight to brass tacks. We're talking about 2024's Wrestler of the Year.
Right.
Last year, now, I've gotten feedback as to why we're doing it in a bracket, yada, yada, because I fucking want to. Okay?
This is his show, damn it.
Because it's fair. There's 64 goddamn talented wrestlers. We can't just pick 5 or 10 out of them and go, you know what? Let's put them in the awards. Let's pick who we think's wrestler of the year. No, we give everybody a fucking contested chance. Yep. That's how we do this shit.
Yes, we do.
Last year we did this shit, and I'm going to surprise the fuck out of you. But last year we did it, and MJF won wrestler of the year.
Not surprised.
It made sense because of the heavy workload. He carried that fucking roster on his back last year.
And now everything is just mid.
Literally, the finals last year was MJF and Gunther. Fair. Because Gunther's IC title run and MJF literally carrying AEW on his back the whole year.
Literally.
I don't think that's going to be the same this year, but this is what this bracket's for. We are here to discuss it. We are here to talk about it. 2024's Wrestler of the Year. We are going to kick it off. Now, I'm a fair guy. I do the same shit every single time. The first 16 names are female wrestlers.
Okay.
Last year's female wrestler technically was Rhea Ripley. Understandably so. This year, different. These are 16 women that had a phenomenal year. And yes, I am putting injuries into effect, and you can put that in discussion if that ruined their year or not.
Mm-hmm.
If there are some names I left out, go fuck yourself hard. I don't give a shit. These are names.
You left out Jade. You left out Liv Morgan.
So the fuck what? Go suck it.
These names were people I've watched all year and thought that they deserve this spot, even though it probably won't mean anything on this show, but it's still something. They deserved a spot because of what they did this year. Even if it was just minimal impact, it's what they did.
Yep.
So I hope we did our research. I hope we did our brain power. We saved our brain power and analyzed this whole year of wrestling.
Yes, we did.
First matchup, Bayley versus Willow Nightingale.
Ooh, now that off the rip is a fucking good one.
Dream match.
It is a fucking good one. However,
we have Yams versus Yams.
Willow definitely did get injured. Didn't she get injured this year?
No.
Or was it last year?
Last year she got injured. This year was literally, she came back hard this year.
All right.
Willow had the incredible match with Chris Statlander.
Mm-hmm.
Then she had the incredible women's title match against Mariah May at Wrestle Dream, which was phenomenal. Right. She had the match with Mercedes at Double or Nothing, which, again, great match. I think she was part of the Owen Hart tournament again.
She was.
I think she lost. Yeah, she lost. But yeah, she had a great year. Put it that way. Whereas Bayley, she won the Rumble. She went to WrestleMania, had a banger with Io Sky. And then the women's title reign, mid.
Exactly.
She defended it against, well, she lost it to Nia Jax and defended it here and there, but again, she lost it to Nia Jax, and she's on this bounce back road with feuding for the US title. If I'm going to look at it like this, the beginning of the year, I'm giving it to Bayley.
Right.
Halfway through going forward, I'm giving it to Willow Nightingale. So if I had to pick who had overall the better year, I have to go at Willow Nightingale.
Same.
Yeah, makes sense.
Look, Bayley did great in the beginning, like I said, but they fucked up her title reign.
And that's the thing, because I feel like like with Bailey, although she's one of the original horsewomen, the WrestleMania build up to me, again, this was predictable as fuck. The only difference was I did not expect it to be Io. I thought it would be Asuka.
No. It because we knew Bailey was not going to go for Rhea Ripley.
That too, yeah.
The thing is, I enjoyed the build up with Io going into Mania. I did. Because that's when she threw us off guard.
I wanted my hugger theme back, damn it.
That's not going to happen. She move on from it.
Oh, God, no.
But especially when Bailey threw us off guard and she spoke Japanese to Io. Like that was a pop.
That was cool.
The match was a fucking banger at WrestleMania, and I don't understand why people shit on it. That shit was a fucking banger.
It made me pregnant.
We're gonna start drinking on this show. Take a shot every time Juju says something sus.
So, God.
But the thing is, when Bailey won the title at WrestleMania, they didn't really capitalize on the title reign. Like, I don't even remember who she feuded with before Nia Jax. It was Tiffany Stratton. Then she had a match with Naomi. And then what?
Yeah.
She was feuding with Piper Niven at fucking King and Queen of the Ring. Like it was a low key banger. Like she had a good match with Piper. But she was feuding with Piper, won. Yeah, and Chelsea Green, and again, Willow Nightingale, move along.
Anyway,
there you go.
The next one, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this name in anyway. Okay. Mercedes Moné against Jordan Grace. Moving along.
Jordan Grace.
The next
Thank you.
Jordan, come on.
I'm
going to say it like this, and I don't give a fuck who gets mad at me, okay? I truly don't care who gets mad at me. She's mid.
Very.
You seen that once she went to New Japan. Without the aura of the WWE, she is mid. She's had her moments. I'll give her that. She had a few moments here and there, but she's mid.
What
cracked me up is a couple days ago, somebody posted an audience reaction to her coming out, and the simple fact that there's chants in her song and it's not the crowd doing it is hilarious because motherfuckers just sitting there like
they're literally in the song. But the thing is, I mean, what, her Gunther remix song? Yeah. The thing with Mercedes, in ring, one of the greatest to ever do it. Bar none. In ring, she can go. She's not out of that WWE formula.
Exactly.
She's in AEW. You would think, okay, you went from the boss to the CEO. Change something. Change your aura, change your character, change the way you talk. But instead, you still have that formula, that formulaic promo work from WWE, but you're bringing it to AEW. Fuck that.
And then you showing that you can't cut a promo to save your fucking life.
You can't. It's sad, but again, she's getting paid the big bucks. But overall, clearly the better year wrestling wise was Jordan Grace. I don't want to fucking hear it. Jordan,
hands fucking down.
Anyway,
moving on.
The next one. Look, I'm gonna be controversial as fuck with this one. Nia Jax, Becky Lynch.
Nia Jax.
Becky didn't even complete the goddamn year.
And that's the thing. Becky had a good run from Rumble to what was it? The Saudi show where she Night of Champions.
Yeah, there you go.
She had an incredible run there. She had an incredible way of building the women's roster, and she helped build Nia Jax. She gave Nia Jax one of her best matches this year. 2 best matches. The one at day 1, and then the the last woman standing.
Mm-hmm.
Great matches. Nia's literally best matches were with Becky Lynch on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Then look, I don't care. I don't care. The match she had with Rhea Ripley was good. I don't give a fuck. Knowing the backstory behind that, Becky was literally fighting like the flu, and Rhea having literally a panic attack before going out there.
Yeah.
Becky literally pulled a Michael Flu game and gave you a good match. Granted, it wasn't like a 5-star classic that we hoped to be. It was the dream match that we wanted. Did it
her and Seth can say they actually wrestled at WrestleMania with a flu now.
Exactly. But did it over deliver like we want? No, but they gave us a good match.
They gave it everything they had.
Exactly. And like you said, hearing the backstory before then makes it so much like more special. So, but the year that fucking Nia had, talk about a fucking career resurgence. And she's still the champ today. And looking good while doing it. Nia's moving along. Yes. Oh, the next one's again going to be controversial. Toni Storm, Bianca Belair.
Toni Storm, move on.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure about that?
Please elaborate.
I'm deadly alliance sure of this bullshit right here. I'm gonna tell you why
I hate that fucking game because they killed Liu Kang.
Exactly. Now think about that. Think about this. Hold on. Think about this. When you say they killed Liu Kang, they overused Bianca Belair during her run. With Toni Storm, she was utilized to her fullest fucking potential and got the fuck over crazy. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Bianca Belair. She definitely, like, if we're talking about 2024,
Just this year,
bro, she's done. I ain't gonna say she's done nothing compared to Toni Storm. She did something, but it wasn't as consistent as Toni Storm. Now, grant the fact we can sit here and say that she won the tag team championships with Jade Cargill. Cool, great. But if we take away all of that from this year, from Bianca, what do we have? The same shit we had from fucking 2022. Only then, back then, she had no fans to work with all the way up until now. Toni Storm, on the other hand, bro, I don't know where, well, I know who did it, but I don't know where the creativity that flourished the timeless character, but my God, I will take that so much farther to the bank than Bianca Belair. Sorry, not sorry.
Jude, do we have a rebuttal? Because you seem very offended there.
I'm not going to take anything away from Toni Storm and what she's done with this timeless gimmick because, see, now you got me over here sounding like Stephen A. Because now I feel like I'm about to get you like I'm Stephen. See.
Oh, no. He's going to hit us with big words like preposterous.
I feel, with her timeless gimmick, great for the business. It was getting eyes on AEW and all that, everything going for great. Mm-hmm. But what you're failing to realize is this: Bianca was in those positions because she put herself in them positions because she's been doing the shit that she need to do. Like she proven herself to be a motherfucker that can put asses in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly what she been doing this year, like, yeah, right now it's been
Mm-hmm.
but before that, this 2024 has definitely been a good ass year for her. You can, and that's way before she won the tag team titles with Jade. This has been a good year for her. The stories with Damage Control that lingered over from last year up into WrestleMania and shit with Naomi and Jade being there. Like, yeah, she has some damn good stories, especially the story of like I got screwed out of my title and shit. All the way back at SummerSlam of 2023, and I got to deal with it in 2024. Won the tag team titles, was damn near, in positions to be for the United States Championship, but storyline. Other than that, she's having a good year. And where's Tony now? I'm retired from wrestling. Well, she's not. We know it's a work. She's not retired. Tony's not.
Yeah, we'll see her at World's End or fucking Revolution next year.
So
you're going Bianca.
I'm going Bianca.
Okay, now let me ask you this question.
I'm still going to go Bianca.
This is funny.
No. I respect that. I respect that a whole hell of a lot.
This is funny.
Let me ask you this question, Jew.
Dun, dun.
Which title reign of Bianca's was better? Her first or second?
Wait, tag team or women's title?
Women's championship.
Right. You
women's championship.
Okay, women's championship.
Just women's championship.
I see what you're doing. This is the shit that got you in trouble last time.
From Sasha, that was in 2022.
Yes.
I fucked with that title reign.
She lost in 26 seconds.
26 seconds to Becky at SummerSlam. And right then and there, I already knew what the story was going to be. It was going to become a full circle moment. She get it right back at SummerSlam.
No, she won it back at WrestleMania.
Well, yeah. Won it right back at WrestleMania and then
held it until
rematch at SummerSlam that were Damage Control.
She literally held it for 400 days.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of people like that second, like that second reign more than the first one, but I feel the same about both. They were very good reigns. Okay. I didn't feel like neither reign was better or lesser. Okay. And in my opinion, I should feel that way. Like, I don't want to feel like looking at someone like, oh, your last reign was ass. And this reign, case in point, we said it earlier, Bayley. She's had good title reigns, and then this recent title reign was just like, all right, that's just ass. So with Bianca, I truly believe, in my opinion, I can't be like, oh no, this title reign was ass more than this one. Nah, she knocked it out the park with both of her title runs, and she's doing that shit with the tag team titles. So,
all right. Well, what are you getting at here, EJ?
So, can you say the same thing about Toni Storm?
Yep.
You sure?
Yes.
No,
I'm not gonna hold, and this is not because I don't watch.
No. I get that. I get that.
This is not because I don't watch AEW, because when she was champion, I tuned in for her. But midway through her title reign, I was just like, all right,
now
give me something to sink my teeth into.
And I'm gonna bring that to that point. Between Toni Storm winning her first women's title, until Mariah May turned on her at the Owen Hart John, Toni Storm has been more consistent as far as matches and as far as her title reign, even though it was just one, I think. Then on top of
she's won the title a couple times. She won it a couple times before she became Timeless Toni Storm.
Oh, right, because she was
just Toni Storm. She was just
Toni Storm, but she
was feuding with Jamie Hayter.
What was the word they used? It was the word they used and because she was like a substitute.
She literally came as her gimmick. She from WWE or not WWE. Her gimmick as always, just Toni Storm. But she was feuding with Jamie Hayter, lost the title to Jamie Hayter, and then it wasn't until the whole thing with fucking Saraya she started turning into the Timeless Toni Storm gimmick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then she won the title, I think, from Saraya.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
What the fuck did they call? Because she was women's champ, but it was a term.
It was some fucking stupid term, but okay. Right. I see where you're getting at.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that reign.
Exactly.
I did too. That's what I'm saying. I forgot about that too. I definitely did.
I see where you're going here. This is the shit that got you trouble last time. Because last time we talked about Bianca, this was before Juju's time. You said Bianca was overrated. So, no, I defended his point because that whole Raw or the Raw Women's Champ the second time was mid-level ass. The thing is, Bianca had a good year, solid year. Mm-hmm. She won the tag titles twice. Okay, she carried Jade and helped pretty much build Jade into superstardom. Yes.
Right.
Give me a good match from the tag title reigns.
From Bianca?
Give me a good match.
Good match. See, if
actually
they had more...
No. They had a decent match at Backlash. Was it Backlash or was it Clash at the Castle? It was one of those.
I was going to say the Fatal 4-Way joint.
It was the one, I think at Backlash where they won it from fucking Damage Control and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn and all them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say if they had more time, it would have been Lash Legend and Jakara. The other home.
Okay, fuck the match. Okay, yeah, that one was good too. At fucking Crown Jewel, that match was decent.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Give me a good story.
With Jade and with Bianca.
With
right?
Jade and Bianca, with Bianca, while she had the tag titles.
I can't give you that.
Now I'm going to hit you with this.
Mm-hmm.
Since January of this year. Up until All In, Toni Storm has carried the company on her back as Timeless Toni Storm, has gotten over as Timeless Toni Storm. I said this since last year, and it still stays to this day. Toni Storm and Christian Cage are the two biggest gimmicks in AEW right now.
Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Toni Storm carried this company this year.
Yep.
Her storyline with Mariah May building up, you knew it was happening. With Mariah May on her side from January up until the Owen Hart where Mariah turned. That storyline literally carried AEW up until All In.
Yeah.
So in my book, if I'm looking at that, Toni Storm had a better year than Bianca Belair.
She's only disqualified for me because she quote unquote retired. I'm only doing this to soothe you marks out there. She retired.
She's not retired. Like I said, we'll see her at fucking World's End or Revolution, wherever.
It's a word.
She might switch up the gimmicks
when she show up. I thought she retired. No, dumbasses, we told y'all she wasn't retired.
Yeah, she might switch up the gimmick a little bit.
At that point.
But she's always going to be the gimmick. I'm going to automatically, definitely.
No. He's not saying completely switch up, like just a little change to it, like maybe Timeless Toni Storm, but could be a little darker, or add some color into it since she's all the black and white. Like maybe add a little color to it
because she's a movie buff. She's a movie buff.
Exactly.
If you take the, I would say that's like the 1940s, 50s.
50s, 60s, going into color television.
She's gonna go. I feel like she might just go into like the 70s, 80s.
She might go full blown Hitchcock. Like,
bro, if she does,
that's what I'm saying.
Bravo.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's a timeless classic, if you want to look at it.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's a timeless cheesesteak.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Toni Storm advances.
But Bianca, I love you.
Praise. Praise. Yes.
Don't get that confused. Don't get that confused.
Don't box my head off. Don't hit me with the bird, Bianca. I had your back. I tried.
Oh my God.
She gonna box your head off. And then she gonna trap you in the locker room. And then Tez gonna stand there. And then they gonna play the Mariah Carey Christmas song the whole fucking time. See, you brought it on yourself, no. That's your fault. She don't got it.
Honestly, no. I just think fucking Montez is just gonna give us the 2-piece and walk away.
And I will take that kindly, no homo. I will take that.
I would take that kindly, no homo.
No Diddy.
The quick pause in that was hilarious.
Just like Montez 2-piece, Angelo with the biscuit. Just okay. I'm done. I sleep right here. I sleep.
That's all.
Just put a pillow and a blanket on the floor. I sleep right there. I'm good. Anyway, Toni Storm advances.
Mm-hmm.
The next one, don't fuck y'all up. Okay. Liv Morgan, Kalani Jordan.
This is the part where all the Liv stands are watching this are like,
it's Liv, it's Liv, it's Liv, it's Liv, it's Liv.
Are you gonna say it again?
Everything.
Are you gonna say Liv's gonna? Are you saying Kalani over Liv?
I would, but
there you go.
But this is where the Liv stands.
You can't think of the Liv stands. You have to look at it from perspective. Liv had
and that's what I'm about to say. I'm looking at it from perspective, but the Liv stands, they're going to be happy for this.
Kalani Jordan,
right now. Look, let's call it what it is. Kalani right now, she's just getting started.
She had a fantastic year,
and she's having a fantastic year. Mm-hmm. I still feel like there's just something there. Something there.
There's so much more for her to do.
Right, it's so much more for her to for her to do. And is she in the Iron Survivor?
No, she lost.
Yeah,
no,
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's because they fucking gave it to Ren Sinclair.
Who
obviously is going to be eating the pins. So,
listen.
I think they're just setting up Kalani Jordan to get the title back from Fallon Henley. That's all it is.
While he's summing it all up, I'm going with Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan literally had the best year of her career this year.
Yeah, I was about to say, look at what she's done. You know what I'm saying?
This title reign completely shits on the one she had when she beat Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on SmackDown? Hell yeah.
Completely shits on that.
Hell yeah.
With Liv, literally the best character work, the best storyline like aspect this year was all Liv Morgan.
And I hate this for her, but it took so long.
It literally took her to her breaking point.
You know what it was?
That's what I'm saying. It took long enough, but I'm saying it was worth it.
Yeah.
But it was definitely worth it.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. It was the perfect story.
And the fact that they factored it,
sink her teeth into, because
the factor with Rhea injuring her,
injuring Raquel, like it's so many avenues.
It's all
it's
circle.
Betraying her
right there
to join the Judgment Day. Like it's so much shit.
She broke up the Judgment Day, like
legit. She
literally came into the Judgment Day and took out
from Rhea. Like
no, it's not even that. She came into the Judgment Day and took out two of the biggest people. The two leaders of Judgment Day.
And then not even that. She's going around saying she retired Becky Lynch. Like Becky ain't gonna come back to that.
So is it safe to say that Liv pulled a Cody? Oh, what a day!
Okay.
What a day!
Hold on, flowers go out to Kalani though. She's fantastic year. She held the North American title. Great year. I feel like big things are going to happen next year. Up and coming. I see a bright future in Kalani Jordan. Honestly.
Before we move on, do anybody get the vibes when you look at Kalani like, oh, she look like she could be my little sister?
No, I don't.
Because I'll be looking at her like
she's like
Yeah, like she looks so adorable. You look like a little sister. You look like I used to bully you when we was kids.
Yeah, but then you say that to Carmelo's face.
And then she that motherfucking sister that's like, yeah, I'm the little sister, but now I get to kick your ass now. And then she kick you in the back of the head, like, all right.
God
but
damn, I forgot they were a couple.
Say that to fucking Carmelo's lazy eye. All right.
Damn.
I kick him square in the nuts and then give him a motherfucking muffin button. Hit him with the muffin button. You understand me?
Moving along, Liv Morgan.
Button. Melo don't want none. Hit him with the muffin button.
Enough about chocolate chip muffins. Liv Morgan, moving on. Tiffany Stratton against Julia.
Shit.
And yes, we're talking about Julia's work before she stepped into NXT. So
I gotta go with Julia.
I was just about to say the same thing. I gotta go with Julia. Don't get me wrong. Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, you doing your thing, baby. But what Julia was doing? Bro, she got signed to the company and said, I'm still going to do my appearances. And was getting paid WWE bread while making her appearances, getting paid that bread, and was killing shit in Japan. She was murdering shit in 2024. And still murdering shit. That match she had against Roxanne.
Didn't she? Hold on.
Gosh.
Didn't Julia break her hand this year and still wrestled?
Yes.
She had like a plate in her hand or some shit.
Yes.
And was still.
That's why I did the Dave Chappelle.
She's something crazy. Julia all the fucking way.
And Julia.
Listen, you know I never make a fool of you.
It's nothing against Tiffany Stratton. It is indeed Tiffy time.
That was the whitest shit you could have said. Jesus Christ.
Listen, it's nothing against Tiffany Stratton. It is indeed Tiffy time right now, but Julie just been putting that stank on it the whole 2024. She's been fucking shit up.
Tiffany Stratton's had a year, but ever since she won Money in the Bank, she's been nothing but Nia Jax's lackey.
Exactly. And that's what, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, if she would have kept doing what she's doing and not been her lackey.
See, this is the thing, bro. War Games was that opportunity. You heard the pop it got. Had she pulled that trigger and pinned Nia in the middle of that fucking ring,
it would have been over.
Tiffany would have walked out. But I get it. I don't know how they would make that happen if the match was still going on. And
Royal Rumble.
Pull the trigger on Tiffany at least by WrestleMania. Have her be the first female to cash in at WrestleMania.
Royal Rumble.
If you're that high on Tiffany Stratton, no, I think Tiffany's going to be in the Rumble, to be honest with you. If you want to pull the trigger, have Tiffany be the first female to cash in at WrestleMania. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You had Seth and Damian do it. Let's make herstory. Tiffany Stratton pulls the trigger at WrestleMania. I'm just saying. But yes, Julia.
I see that.
Julia, move along.
Yep.
The next one, this is going to piss people off. Roxanne Perez against Mariah May. I'm picking Roxanne. I don't give a shit.
I was about to say. Roxy been killing shit in TNA. Like, come on. I was about to say TNA. NXT. She's been killing shit. She's carrying the women's division of NXT on her back right now.
She's the longest champion in WWE right now.
Yep. Go to bed, you little midget.
Ooh, Dementor.
Now, when he leaned back, I thought he was going to charge up the steps and said, "Listen, you motherfucker."
Look, I know
what
what
I'm not about to bust my ass.
I know what I was about to say. Mariah May had a fucking year. She won the Owen Hart Cup. She became women's champion. Hit me with this. Her women's title reign has been mid-level ass.
Yeah.
The only good match out of it was Willow Nightingale.
Yeah.
She would have.
After, look, I've agreed with you said. They should have just kept going with Toni Storm.
Mm-hmm.
After All In, they should have just found a way to fucking build up with Toni Storm. Now you had her facing Willow Nightingale. Cool. Now you got her in a feud with Mina. But okay.
All right.
What else is there?
Ever since she won the title, people don't care. She had feuds against Anna Jay. She had feuds against Nyla Rose. Like, Toni Storm carried that fucking title for the whole year and did something with it. Mariah May's title reign has been mid-level ass, whereas Roxanne Perez, she won the title at Stand and Deliver, has been giving you nothing but fucking heat.
Nothing but bangers.
The match with Jordan Grace, literally match of the year contender.
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%.
The match with Julia, even though it wasn't that great, it was still good. The tag team match she had with Cora Jade fucking slapped. It was match of the night.
Yeah.
Another match of the year candidate. Like, Roxanne's had a hell of a fucking year. And if she's not called up by next year, they're dropping the fucking ball. She needs to be called up now. Like, Royal Rumble time. Call her up.
But, of course, you know how WWE is.
If not, have Roxanne drop the title at Stand and Deliver. Call her up to Raw after.
There you go.
That's it. Raw or SmackDown after. Call her the fuck up. Or save it until the draft. Bring her at the draft.
Mm-hmm.
And then have Roxanne just run shit on the main roster. Because you give me Roxanne and Rhea again. You give me Roxanne and Bayley. You give me Roxanne and Bianca.
Either theory, I'm okay with that.
Bro, the matches are endless.
Either scenario, I'm good with.
Yeah. So I think,
scenario I'm good with.
Look, I don't care if I piss people off in like AEW fans. I don't care if I piss off Mariah stans. Roxanne Perez had a better year than Mariah May. And if people are going to be like, oh, no one watches fucking NXT. Clearly they do. It's got more viewership than AEW. Roxanne Perez had a much better year in ring and story-wise than Mariah May.
Wait, don't say that, Ant. Don't say that. You gonna get the marks and the piss tards mad because then they're gonna come out of the woodwork and be like, well, AEW beat NXT so bad that they had to change nights.
Okay, and
Shut the fuck up.
Literally the last 2 months, NXT has been whooping AEW's ass.
Fuck for the last 2 months.
They fucking lost to Eric Bischoff 2 days ago. And NXT was at its lowest viewership and still beat AEW.
They played that peak theme song for Eric Bischoff. Like, when that theme song blared, yeah, exactly. I'm better than never got enough. Like,
so
that,
Roxanne,
that's right there.
Roxanne,
when
let's move.
All she want to do is party all night, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You got put on the red light.
Roxanne.
Oh damn! I was gonna do that too. Damn. All right, what?
Last matchup for the women: Stephanie Vaquer against Rhea Ripley.
Oh, you said Psylocke and Mommy? You can't tell me she's not built like Psylocke from X-Men. You can't tell me she's not. Even me and Hans pointed that out, like, yo, she's really built like Psylocke.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I want to go with Stephanie on this one?
I can understand why.
Yeah, I can understand why. Like
I said, injury time does come into effect.
Mm-hmm.
And Rhea's only story this year was technically with Liv Morgan.
And Dom.
I get it.
Yeah, Liv, Becky winning the Rumble. But yeah.
But
it's Mommy.
Not only that, she's one of the few women that retained the title at WrestleMania.
Yes.
So, not gonna lie to you, as much as I want to go with Stephanie, it's teeter-tottering right now because Rhea definitely had a banger of a 2024.
Not as good as last year.
Not as well. That's true. That is also true. Damn. Yeah, I gotta go with Psylocke. Yeah. Got to give it to Stephanie.
Here's the thing. I'm going to put it to you like this. Rhea had a fucking year. Injury time apart. That's because she was getting married, all that shit. She deserved it.
Yeah, definitely.
Her main story was with Liv Morgan, correct? Outside of Becky in the beginning of the year and, whatever.
Yeah.
And the Elimination Chamber in her hometown. And she delivered an underrated banger with Nia Jax.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. Reason being, Stephanie Vacour had a fucking year in CMLL. Fucking year. I still say this to the depths of my soul. She carried Mercedes in that fucking match at Forbidden Door.
Yes, she did.
Carried her.
And
people I get shit on it because it's like, oh, it was an even match. Mercedes had a fucking good match with her. No. Watch it back. Stephanie carried her fucking ass. I'm sorry. But
and we would know.
I'm looking at it in the viewer's eyes. Not many people knew who Stephanie Vacour was before Forbidden Door.
True.
That's true.
True.
If I'm looking at it from this perspective, in ring, Stephanie Vacour kicked ass. But if I'm looking at it in terms of storylines, in terms of draws, in terms of viewership, I got to go with Rhea Ripley. Do I think Rhea Ripley's going to be winning this? Well, the women's portion of this bracket? No. But I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley to advance over Stephanie Vacour. Because now that Stephanie Vacour is with NXT, she's comfortable where she's at. She's going to hit her breaking point at some point. I'm going to be surprised. Or actually, no, I'm not going to be surprised if she makes an appearance at the Rumble. Because in my opinion, the right person to beat Roxanne Perez at Stand and Deliver is Stephanie Vacour.
Agree.
Julie is only there for a little bit of time. She's going to get called up to the main roster. I'm sorry. It's bound to happen. You're not going to keep Julie in NXT forever. She's literally going to be, and I'm not trying to say this to sound fucked up, she's literally going to be the next Asuka. It's right the fuck there.
But better.
It could be better, yes. But I'm going Rhea Ripley. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going Rhea Ripley.
That's no. Shit.
You're going Psylocke?
It's teeter-tottering like hell. But
Yams versus Yams, man. I don't know.
But the only thing that's saving Rhea for me is that retention at WrestleMania.
Yes.
So yeah, I gotta go with Rhea. I'll go with Rhea.
Mommy.
I'll go with Rhea.
Gotta go with the mommy. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mommy. Anyway.
Yeah.
That sets out the first round for the women. Going into the men's portion now.
Here we go.
The Mings.
The queen of the quap. Okay?
The boys.
First matchup with the men. All ego, Ethan Page.
Ego.
Against Samoa Joe.
Ethan Page.
You gonna put him up, against the man who do the Popeye biscuit choke? The man who got the Popeye biscuit choke, because that's what I call them fucking biscuits from Popeyes. They the Coquina Clutch biscuits.
I'm sorry. Ethan Page had a better upgrade in 2024.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's no.
Ethan Page is what the Miz is supposed to be.
Yes. But I'm just saying, this. See, now you're about to get me sounding like goddamn Stephen A. right now.
No need. It's gonna be Ethan Page. You know why? We haven't seen Samoa
I know
Joe.
this is why this is completely unfair right now. It got me sounding like Stephen A. out here.
This man.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe since we've seen him like a couple times after
Last time
Dynasty
listen,
when he was
I'm
teaming
telling
with
you what.
Hook.
Bingo. There you go.
I was about to say that. You want to know the last time I seen Samoa Joe on my TV? When he and Hook walked up in the locker room and started beating the shit out of somebody.
Yeah, they were.
they had the funniest conversation ever.
Straight told the cameraman, "Come here." Bust up in the locker room,
they literally
motherfucker's ass, and then left out.
They literally feuded with Tony, the prime time. I forget their fucking team name, but Tony Nese and Daivari.
God bless.
That's what you do with your former world champ?
But they're not millions of dollars and billions of dollars.
God bless.
But the thing is, and then after that, Samoa Joe left to go film second season of Twisted Metal.
Yep.
God bless.
Ethan Page fucking came into NXT.
And within 6 weeks became the NXT champion.
And I don't give a shit what people say about his reign. It was entertaining
as fuck.
Reign
was fucking lit.
It was entertaining as fuck.
Yes.
He did what Tony Khan couldn't do in his fucking 3-4 years of being there.
Exactly.
You literally sent him off the Ring of Honor. Ethan Page can go. That's the thing. So, Ethan Page, moving along.
Mm-hmm.
This shouldn't be fair, but it's valid.
Oh, shit.
The Rock against Moose.
I think
it shouldn't be fair.
I think because you got to give it to The Rock. Because honestly, hold on. Hear me out.
What?
Hold on.
No, because you're going to have to explain how someone who wrestled one fucking match in 2024.
He's going to bring up the build to WrestleMania.
That's not.
I don't give shit about the build to WrestleMania.
That's not what I was going to go with.
Okay, let's talk.
That's not what I was going to go with. As bad as I wanted to pick Moose, and I literally sat here and said, should I give it to Moose because he's been definitely more consistent than Rock? He's
gotten so much better.
Yes, he did. I acknowledge that. Okay, I said it. I acknowledge that. And it's not because I'm a Rock fan that I'm going to say this, but honestly, if we talking about who had the better 2024 logically, and I hate to say this, but Rock definitely had majority of 2024 in the chokehold.
The motherfucker had one match.
I'm not looking at it from like match wise.
I see what you're saying. You're going the same
name and all that.
You're going the same route I do with Rhea Ripley in terms of viewership, in terms of draws and promo work and storyline. The Rock carried that fucking storyline to WrestleMania. I don't give a shit what anybody else says. He carried that shit on his back. That's a fact. Ever since he showed up on January 1st, he carried that fucking story.
Like I said, I want to give it to Moose so bad. But I feel, like I said, if you're talking about a better 2024, yeah, he had one match, but I feel like with the whole final ball switch up and everything like that, if you take all of that in consideration and all of the promo work that he did in and out of WWE, I gotta give it to Rock.
I'm gonna go with the man that literally had a major improvement from last year because he had a great year last year, and then this year he got better because he's in better shape, in the best shape of his life. Has put out banger matches every pay-per-view he's in TNA. I'm going with Moose.
And exactly. And I'm not mad at that. None whatsoever.
No.
I'm not mad at that. None whatsoever.
Because that wouldn't be fair to Moose just off of that for the Rock. And no.
Now,
Yeah,
had The Rock
became, member of the board and all that shit, but no.
Had The Rock wrestled in more matches, then we'd be in discussion. Had The Rock wrestle at SummerSlam, or at least show up at SummerSlam during that tribal combat with Solo and Cody, we'd be in a different story right now. But he literally dipped after Mania or after Raw, came back at Bad Blood for 2 seconds, and then dipped. Meanwhile, Moose Knuckle had a fucking year.
You get no argument. You get no argument from me. You get no argument from me.
Sorry,
Dwayne. Off guard.
Sorry, Dwayne. Okay. By the way, your Christmas movie sucked. Moving along, Will Ospreay.
Will.
Josh Alexander.
I'm gonna go with Will on this one.
Josh Alexander had a fucking year, but
he had a fucking year, but I gotta go with Will.
Will Ospreay literally had match of the year contender with Bryan Danielson. I don't.
Yeah, give it to Will.
Will Ospreay is literally in the match of the year bracket like 4 or 5 times. It's not fair. So Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
The next one, these two actually faced each other twice this year. Bryan Danielson, Kazuchika Okada.
Now is this
the wrong button? I'm so sorry.
I gotta go with Okada.
Why?
I gotta go with Okada.
Why? Bitch. Bryan Danielson had the better year. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, no, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
I need you to look at me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
To be fair,
bro.
Look at him. Look at him, sir.
Hey.
Can he
Thanos
back up from
lips.
the camera? Yeah, can he back up from the camera?
No, because you fucking up right now, sir.
EJ,
you
look
fucking up, sir.
Don't even look at his lips. Look at me, all right? Okada had a good year, yes. What the fuck has he done in AEW right now?
Not a goddamn thing.
Outside of winning the Continental Championship from Eddie Kingston and having a banger with Pac, what the fuck is he doing? What have they turned Okada into? Nothing. Bryan Danielson, from top to bottom, best year. Cemented himself as literally one of the greatest of all time. He put on a banger with Swerve. He put on a match of the year candidate with Will Ospreay. He had a banger with Eddie Kingston. And then had a subpar match with Jon Moxley. We're not going to go there. He had a decent match with Nigel McGuinness. He put on a banger with Okada at New Japan in the beginning of the year. A match that was completely better than their match at fucking last year at Forbidden Door. And then put on another banger with Zack Sabre Jr. that was better than last year at Wrestle Dream.
Facts.
I'm going Bryan Danielson. I hate that fucking version. I'm sorry, dude. If you're gonna play fucking stop. I'm gonna fuck you up. Stop. I
don't know why I like that.
So for me, and this is my humblest and most transparent feeling about Bryan Danielson. Towards the end of his run.
Before you say something, I don't even recognize that as his theme.
Why?
That is the theme because that's what I was singing when my daughter was being born. That's what I recognize that as. That's exactly what I said. When the doctor was like, "All right, it's time for her to push. It's the final countdown." I told my wife I was gonna sing that. She thought I was playing.
No, meanwhile, it's Bryan Danielson's song, but okay.
Nah,
But go ahead, EJ. You were saying about Okada or Bryan Danielson?
Bryan Danielson. I see. This is what made AEW make me not hate Bryan Danielson, but it made me kind of like fall off of him because the man should have been world champ from the beginning.
That's a lot of motherfuckers in AEW, but go on.
Hold on. No. Because honestly, if we look at everybody that jumped ship to AEW from WWE that should have been AEW champion, Bryan Danielson was at the top of the list from the rip.
I'm not even talking about the motherfuckers that jumped.
Look, I was all good with Hangman beating Omega, but I was all for Bryan Danielson beating Omega.
Yes.
But I see what you're saying. They pulled the trigger way too late.
Way too late.
Literally at the end of his career.
Exactly.
Of his career.
And they gave, and I feel like I said, they gave it to him as a just
that's like, in my opinion, and I'm still going to stand on this. The whole thing with Kenny Omega getting the belt, I felt like when they gave it to him, it was a bit too late for me.
No, I'm still going to stick by what I said episodes ago. Swerve should have never dropped the title.
Ding. Granted,
he wasn't a draw as champion, but you literally made Swerve drop the title to Bryan Danielson, which I get it. It's an honor.
Right.
But only for Bryan to drop it to Moxley 3 weeks later.
And I'm going to keep it a buck.
Or a month later, sorry.
Right now, Moxley's not the needle mover that you need as world champ.
No.
He's not.
The guy who's the face of your company ain't saving AEW right now. And no, I'm not even talking about Moxley. I'm talking about MJF.
Call me petty. If Tony Khan wanted to pick a time to be petty, I wouldn't have put Moxley as champion because he's on interview literally stating, and I quote, just to paraphrase, when I heard Triple H took over creative control, I was ready to walk over there with my AEW contract and get a deal, with my title and get a deal done. Like, nigga, what?
I mean, but according to him, now they're at a fresh start. They got a what fresh start? This is like me watching 2019 WWE. There's no
exactly
all over.
If I was Mox, I get out while I can.
If you want to give me a fresh start, give me a reason as to why I should buy tickets to All In Texas next year.
Exactly. Because
put asses in seats, then come talk to me.
I get his fear of going back to the WWE. You don't want another Shield reunion, but let's be honest. Even if he did go back to the WWE and became Dean Ambrose, you're not going to see the Shield.
Fuck it, dude. If you came back as John Moxley,
you still wouldn't see the Shield no time soon because look at how Roman's moving. Look at how Seth is. You wouldn't see it. Like y'all be able to still be the Shield separately and be the three workhorses that y'all were.
No. I'm
gonna tell you this. The next time and the only time you'll see the Shield after that is the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
I was gonna go in the route of Royal Rumble. That's about it.
Or I was gonna say
if they're in the Royal Rumble match,
by some hook or crook, if they really push out this bloodline shit, have the Shield versus the new bloodline.
As a one-off?
As a one-off. Because they take out the Usos, they take out Sami Zayn, and then Roman has nobody. And he goes to Seth and Moxley or Seth and Dean, but that's never going to happen.
Yeah, they're not going to put that one.
Moxley, all the power to him. I get what he's doing. I get that he's trying to help AEW, but that ship has sailed. This man's on his fourth title reign, and it's literally the worst it's ever been.
Yes. Listen, this is coming from experience. Sometimes you can't help a company that's dying. Sometimes you got to just go ahead and abandon ship.
I get it. Mox has to be that right-hand man. I get it. Mox has to be that guy.
We did that with HSW. No disrespect. Hood style wrestling. When we was in there.
It's funny how I got out of there after I got injured. Literally won the title, got injured. I got injured the same day I won the title, and then dipped. It's like fuck this.
So pretty much, you was like the reverse Finn Balor.
No, literally, I got injured that day because I worked Thor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got injured because my dumbass wanted to jump off a fence and didn't prepare for the landing, and then I won the title from Hood 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I say. You went the opposite direction.
Yeah, no running. I hit him with a cutter, 1, 2, 3, and then after that, I literally had to relinquish the title because I was out with an ankle injury for like 6 to 8 weeks.
So see, Edge was watching the old tape of you. That's what happened. Edge was like, "Let me show that kid how it's done," and then fuck himself up worse.
But that's the thing. Like, I came back. I did the same thing in ASW. I came back, won the fucking battle royal, won the title, and then bounced. Like, I dropped the title. I just relinquished it and then bounced.
It would have been a grand slam if you won the SCW title and went to XBW or UWF. I would have been like, "Hey, yo."
But you know what's funny? I won the SCW title. Came back 2 months later after I already moved to Texas. I flew back just to drop it.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. That was bullshit in itself.
I remember that.
And then I bounced back. I was like, "I'm out. I'm done." And then I came back for the final show just to fucking lose the Ghost, which was the fucking worst decision of my life. But anyway, moving along. Enough about our backyard wrestling careers. Bryan Danielson, let's go. Drew McIntyre.
Drew.
Or Speedball Mike Bailey.
McIntyre.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know who Speedball is.
How did I know he was about to say that? How did I know he was about to say that? As soon as he said, "I'm not even gonna lie."
Did you want me to sit here and lie? Did you want me to lie?
You could have lied for the viewers.
I would have. It's like, no.
Does a true heel ever lie?
Yes, you idiot.
Damn. All right, fine. You got it.
Listen, don't be like Drake.
Don't be like.
I would never be like Drake.
Don't be like academics. All right.
Okay.
Fucking dick rider. Not you, academics, but like Speedball had a good year. Look, not as good as last year in my opinion, but come on, Drew McIntyre fucking.
Dude, Drew McIntyre turning heel was the best decision ever.
He carried the company this year, in my opinion.
People don't even dig the move, what's going on with him. He's slowly reverting back into the Scottish psychopath.
Literally, he's been the MVP this year.
I just want him to bring back Broken Dreams. Like,
that's all I need.
That's all I need.
McIntyre advances.
For the love of God, while we on that subject real quick, put back too many fucking lines for fucking Sheamus.
Whoa, wait. They did bring it back this year once.
Yeah, and then they changed it to
he had it for a short couple of weeks, and then they gave him this bullshit ass theme song that he got right now.
Listen, as long as listen, this is for me. As long as he did it once, I'm good. I'm good.
That's like how
I don't give a fuck no more.
Dude. That's like how they did Jeff Hardy in his photo, and they brought back No More Words for like 2 weeks and then released them.
Oh yeah, damn.
All because he technically quit because that nigga just like walked out during a match at a live event, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, he was drunk as shit.
But like, I'm not gonna. That was the G'est thing I ever seen from Jeff Hardy.
And came back and he was clear of everything that day. He just walked.
Like that was the G'est thing I ever seen from Jeff Hardy. He just
wasn't happy. What do you expect him to do? Like,
yo,
the man was feuding with fucking. The man was feuding with fucking BDSM King Karrion Kross at the time. Like, with the fucking.
Shit, he was.
Yeah,
but here's what's crazy. I don't know if anybody.
Oh shit.
Jeff always leave the WWE when some shit about to go right for him.
Yeah, because he was about to face Roman.
About to get this big ass push. He fucked it up, not wanting to go to rehab.
Yeah, because Jeff Hardy was about to face Roman.
Like, and they was in talks of actually having him get the belt. Like, it's a domino effect. I think if Jeff didn't walk out and he actually went through it and then did the program with Roman and got to the point, I don't think
he would have been the one to dethrone Roman though. He wouldn't have been the guy. He would have got a good, like, he would have been a contender. He would have faced him at the Rumble instead of Seth. But come on now.
But see, and that's the thing. As far as Styles is concerned, like I feel like Roman would have mopped the floor with Jeff.
Yeah.
It would have been like Taker and Jeff again all over.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next one. AJ Styles.
Styles AJ.
Or La Knight. I'm going La Knight.
The same.
AJ had a banger of a year, had matches over in Japan, but I'd be dumb not to go against La Knight. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The next one, Cody Rhodes against Mark Briscoe.
Cody.
My flowers go to Mark Briscoe. Love you. But Cody, come on, it's Cody. He finished the story. The next one. Now, I was going to put these two as breakout stars of the year for the awards show. Mm-hmm. I changed my mind on it because they fucking open up my eyes. Bronson Reed or Oba Femi.
Ooh. I got my pick. Juju, you go first.
I got based off of what's going on right now.
Don't you dare.
What?
Go ahead. Finish, please.
I want to say Braun Breaker because of what's going on right now. Reed. Oh, shit.
Dumbass.
Listen.
How high are you?
I'm high and sleepy. I had to get up early in the morning. I ain't go back to sleep all day.
This is why scheduling is going to be.
Don't blame me.
You said Bronson Reed, the man straight out of Tsunami State.
Yeah, and broke his foot.
Yo.
That foot was nasty.
Can we talk about those for a second? I know we did that on the last Jones, but I'm still not over that shit. Tomatonga from University and a doctorate in yeah. Like, nigga, why?
I like how they did that. I like how they did that shit overall. As far as like the football.
You got Jacob Fatu, Samoan Werewolf. I love you, Solo. Then you got Bronson Reed. Big Bronson Reed. Tsunami State.
And then you got Tongaloa actually saying his college.
Like, dog, no. Nobody actually told you to say your actual college.
Yo! And then you know what's funny? I feel like fucking CM Punk didn't do it right either.
CM Punk.
Best in the world.
What? Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Sammy was the one that popped me. Sammy Uso, Sami Zayn, straight out of the Uso penitentiary. I was like, go ahead, Playboy.
No, fucking Jimmy had me rolling. And why
no
Yeet University.
But you're on the same team as your brother. Like, why?
No, man. No, I'm sorry. The greatest was Tongaloa. And then he said his fucking college. What was it? University of Texas, El Paso, or some shit like that.
I think he said El Paso. Yeah.
He's like, and what? Like, fuck. Who's intimidated by that?
Like, I know he was in the room with everybody when they was doing it. So, like, why you had to be the weirdo?
Look, I've driven through El Paso. It stinks. No disrespect to Eddie, but dude, like, that town stinks. Literally smells like ass, like burnt ass.
Yikes.
Anyway, who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed.
You fucking idiot! You are an absolute idiot. Obafemi had fucking rookie of the year, breakout star of the year, and then some. Obafemi is a fucking.
I don't want to go with Obafemi because of the weird ass pulls he do, but over that guy, I gotta change my answer. I gotta go with
fucking Femi, dude. That man is a fucking star.
Maha! Ooh. No shit. No shit. No shit. No shit. No shit, bro. No
I'm going to get my charger. Hold on.
Oh my God. Yo, if I tell you, viewers at home, if y'all watch NXT, y'all see Obafemi, and he doesn't remind you of that dude, something's wrong with y'all. Something is the fuck wrong with y'all.
I do that every time they do the woo chant.
Exactly.
As soon as they woo, I'm like, Mama! Woo, Mama! Woo, Mama!
Oh my God. Imambe!
The bald-headed woman. Oh God.
You bald-headed demon.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, if he doesn't remind you of him, something's wrong with y'all.
Mbaku.
Dog, like, dude, Obafemi. I will tell you, Obafemi. At first, when I first watched him, I was like, all right, he's okay. He's okay.
But then you watched him.
But the more I watched him dude, I swear to God, WWE, hear me and hear me now. If y'all don't improve Omos and don't give me him versus Obafemi, fuck you.
Fuck that, dude. Get rid of Omos, first off.
Or that too, or whatever.
Second off, give me Obafemi in the fucking Royal Rumble right the fuck now.
Thank you.
And have him square up, if he's healthy, have him square up with the Bronson Reed. Or get him in there with Braun Strowman. Mm-hmm. Or even fucking then. Get him in there with, no, get him in there with, even a Gunther, but Gunther's champ. Get him in there with a Braun Breaker. Get him in there with a fucking, get him in there with a fucking Jacob Fatu.
Mm-hmm.
Give me it. Mm-hmm. And I get it. He still needs work. I get that. But the man's already got that aura. He's already got the aura.
Oh my God. I'm not getting over that walk, bro.
Obafemi. Look, Bronson Reed had a good year. But I feel like he started to pick up over the after SummerSlam when he tsunami Seth Rollins?
A little bit, yeah.
That's when you really started to pick up. Yeah, that's when you really started to pick up on Bronson.
Yeah.
Before then, he was battling for the IC title and all that. Cool. He was on.
Or better yet, I would say better yet, he started to pick up after he splashed Braun Strowman on that car.
Yeah, that was after the Seth thing.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah. But before then, he was feuding for the IC title. He was like floating.
He should have been champ. He definitely should have been champ.
I think next year is going to be a breakout year, honestly. But yes, Obafemi, moving along. How dare you, Juju? How dare you? The next one, Roman Reigns. You motherfucker. Man. Okay, so you're picking Tito over Roman.
Oh no, I was picking Tito over Oba and Bronson.
Oh yeah, shut your dumb ass up. Roman Reigns against my guy Tony D'Angelo. I already know where Juju's going. I already know.
You already know where I was going. He probably not even going to advance the round, but you already know where I'm going.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, to be fair. Tony D'Angelo.
He dethroned Obafemi. And he held the Heritage Cup Championship. And had a banger with Ilya Dragunov at Stand and Deliver.
Mm-hmm.
But
I literally just watched Roman's 2024 earlier today. They had that shit play out on their channel.
But
see, here's the thing with Roman though. His crutch was Rock.
No. Look, The Rock carried the feud. Yes.
That's why I said crutch.
But I will sit here and say easily Roman was more consistent than The Rock this year.
Yeah.
Roman lost the title at Mania, bounced, took a break over the summer, came back at SummerSlam.
Yep.
He's been somewhat consistent since then. Feuding with Solo, feuding with the new bloodline, teaming with Cody. Going into
one hell of a tag match at Bad Blood.
Then going into Crown Jewel, and that 6-man was ass, dude. I'm sorry. But going into Crown Jewel, bringing the Usos back together, then going into War Games. Like,
you know what I just thought about too? As far as Roman is concerned, Roman's story is starting all over again, only except it's a different result.
Exactly. How long did it take you to get there?
No. Like it's weird. It's so weird to see what's the word I'm looking for?
The progression?
Not progression. I'm trying to think of like the same result happened, but the butterfly effect. I'll say that.
There you go.
The butterfly effect on like what would Roman Reigns be without the bloodline and Paul Heyman and all of that other stuff? Because we got force fed with Roman in 2015.
After the Shield.
Yeah, after the Shield.
After the Shield up until COVID.
2014.
And then he came back at that SummerSlam and beat the shit out of the Fiend.
Yep. And became heel.
And he came back this year at SummerSlam and beat the shit out of Solo. So it's like fuck?
Yeah, but he came back as babyface instead of a heel.
Yeah. But yeah, I gotta go with Tony D'Angelo. I gotta go. You going with Roman?
I'm going with Roman. I mean, Tony had a year. My fucking guy had a year. My paisan. But
to be fair, I'm showing D'Angelo some love. I'll give.
Yeah. Flowers got to him. He won the Heritage Cup. He ended up winning the North American title. But all in all, if you think about it, after Dragunov at Stand and Deliver, he was literally floating around. Until the Heritage Cup.
That's fair.
And then he was floating around up until Obafemi.
That's fair. That is fair.
But look, that's my paisan. I give him love, but Roman had a year.
Yeah.
The next one, Mike Santana or Swerve Strickland.
I mean,
I gotta go Swerve.
I kind of figured you was gonna go with Swerve. I'll go with Swerve as well.
Granted, his title run was fucking dog shit, but not saying the matches. I'm saying the reign.
As far as what he delivered. Basically.
Exactly. He wasn't a draw. Anyway. Yes, Swerve's reign didn't do it justice with ratings, with draw, with anything. Matches wise, at pay-per-views, okay. Knocked him out of the park.
Yep.
Other than that, you couldn't give me shit to remember from Swerve's title reign. But he had a fucking consistent year. He had a great year. Mike Santana, I feel like he's just starting to pick back TNA. He had a good year as well with House of Glory and the Indies and going into TNA, but he's just starting to get his feel again. He's just starting to get his stride. So, Swerve Strickland.
Yep.
That's unanimous. Moving along. Where'd he go? Oh, Juju.
Is that his chair? Yeah, that's his chair.
That's his chair, yeah. Juju?
Oh, what the hell? Okay, yep.
Okay, next one.
Sorry, I had to put someone in the fridge.
Okay.
Put my
Rey
soda.
Mysterio.
Booyaka.
Chad Gable.
I want to say Chad.
The Chad. All right.
The Chad is great.
The Chad.
Listen. Jey Uso ain't had nothing to do with the storyline. It was all Chad and the wife, but that still gave me the funniest moment in Raw history. Lights going down. Yeet, dip. Perfect.
Yep.
Shit, he got murdered by the Wyatts and still came back.
Look, I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. If there's one person that should have won the IC title, it should have been Chad Gable.
Yeet.
Amen. Agree. I agree.
The next one, Jon Moxley against Sheamus.
Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus. Move on.
I'm doing that out of spite. Sheamus. Haas probably gonna be mad at me.
I was gonna say, Haas, if you're listening, I'm picking Jon Moxley, but they're going Sheamus. So moving along.
I mean, can we? Jesus.
I mean, I can see where Juju's coming from because Sheamus, when he came back, has literally delivered nothing but banger after banger after banger.
That too, but as far as Mox just
look, Mox had a subpar year. He became New Japan World Champion. That shit was ass. The match with Naito was one of the worst I've ever seen. And then he took a break, came back, and started this whole new regime or character that he's doing and taking over AEW, which they already tried that this year with the Young Bucks.
Can I give you what Moxley's best run was?
When he first started.
I was gonna go even better. When he was the New Japan, was he
United States champion?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was about to say Intercontinental, but I would definitely.
New Japan. Yeah, I knew what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that was his.
The IWGP US champ. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was his best. His best.
Yeah,
run.
that was in the beginning of AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the beginning?
When he came in,
I thought that was like.
No, that was in the beginning, man. That's when he started running shit.
Yeah, he was still wearing trunks.
Yeah, he literally was running shit. And then he won the world title, and the rest is history.
Okay.
His first world title in AEW was his best title reign.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because the feud with Punk, forget about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Punk beat Moxley, then Punk did what he did, and then fucking they had to hand it to Mox for a third time, only for him to drop it to fucking MJF. I think. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But Sheamus came back, literally had banger after banger and hasn't stopped. So Sheamus.
Mm-hmm. Sheamus.
I picked Moxley, but you guys went with Sheamus, so I'm not getting the boot from Haz. The next one.
Been there, done that. I can deal with it.
Say his name and he appears.
Unanimous.
Joe Hendry or Logan Paul.
Joe Hendry.
Juju's
Why is this man even on this bracket?
He's had good matches this year.
He did. I will say to Logan's Paul credit.
Fuck his brother.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Fuck the pole that they got. Fuck they house. Fuck they boxing. Fuck they wrestling. Fuck everything about that motherfucker. Fuck the pole.
Hold on. To Logan's Paul credit, he was indeed SmackDown's second biggest heel as United States champion.
Hold on. I can't believe I'm saying this. You can't name me one bad Logan Paul match.
You can't. I'm sorry. I can't even do that.
It's sad to say that.
I can't even say that. Listen. I
Every
can't
match
say
he's had, he's delivered.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's still a bitch, yes, but like
he had a banger with fucking Ricochet.
I don't give a fuck. He ain't have no bad matches.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this here. I'm gonna say this here right now, live on this podcast. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. The MVP has been Logan Paul for that match, and he carried Ricochet. I don't give a fuck.
But hey, Ricochet.
I don't give a fuck. Logan Paul carried Ricochet.
Logan Paul took Roman to the limit. Roman, the guy,
came this close.
Well,
He's Logan the close. Logan Paul was the closest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
fuck you up even more. Logan Paul had a more consistent year than The Rock.
Amen. I agree with that.
He had a banger with Kevin Owens at the Rumble. He had a banger triple threat at WrestleMania.
Yep.
He had a banger with Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Came back around and had a banger with LA Knight.
Yep.
And dipped.
He a bitch.
I can't argue against Logan Paul.
We'll see him. I'm pretty sure we'll see him at the Rumble. Pretty sure.
I'm not picking him. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not picking him. I'm picking Joe Hendry. But
Joe Hendry had an immaculate year.
I mean, granted, they dropped the ball so many fucking times with him, but yes,
Oh yeah,
Joe Hendry.
No doubt about it.
No, dude, he's WWE bound by January. He even said it himself.
Yeah, he's going to show up at the Rumble. He's going to be in the Rumble.
Said just give it like he put out like a cryptic tweet like 3 months or something like that. It's fucking the Rumble. He's going to be at the Rumble. It's going to have one of the loudest pops in history.
I guarantee he's going to come in at number 10.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Hendry becomes like number 2 or 3 and literally just pops the crowd.
That soon?
I mean, AJ Styles came in at number 3.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
And stayed in the Rumble for a good while.
And what better way to literally get the crowd hot than have literally the hottest talent or the hottest act going right now?
I was about to say, because it's pretty weird how the Royal Rumble, as far as the biggest surprises, has always been either number 3
or 30
or 30.
Yeah,
those are the 2 numbers with the biggest surprises. That's all right.
But I'm saying Joe Hendry's going to show up. I'm not going to say this to be fucked up. Joe Hendry's just going to show up at the Rumble, but then go to NXT.
I mean, that's a no-brainer.
I don't see him going straight to the main roster yet.
That's a no-brainer.
He's going to go to NXT and stay there for about a year. Because, look, I love the song. He's like my son's favorite wrestler right now. It pains me to say this, but I think Joe Hendry is going to end up like Zack Ryder. It's a fad. It's a fad. The song's going to die down. It's still going to be catchy, but it's not going to be an impact like it was this year. It's going to start to fade.
I'll see that and raise you with this. I feel like Joe Hendry, I mean, to your Zack Ryder theory, I see that, but I feel like he's going to be an even better Zack Ryder with I don't see a but there. I mean,
we'll just have to see come Rumble time because
he's definitely going to be a mid-card guy.
Oh yeah, Joe Hendry.
He's going to be a mid-card guy.
I'm going to say this. Joe Hendry, along with Jordan Grace and possibly a Josh Alexander, is showing up at the Rumble. That's all I'm saying.
I don't doubt that, not one bit.
Because Josh Alexander's out in a couple months because he canceled all his independent dates for some reason.
Right.
And Jordan Grace, she's already WWE bound. Like, Triple H has her fucking name written in a contract ready to go. Like, done. Exactly.
The minute she dropped that Knockouts championship, it was inevitable.
Wake up, Juju.
I'm not asleep. I'm looking at the TV.
Oh, you fuck. All right, Joe Hendry moving along.
Moving on.
Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler.
Mr. Ziggles.
Or MJF.
I want to give it to Ziggler.
I'm gonna give it to Nikki Nemeth over here.
Yeah,
That man's had a career resurgence in TNA.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Nikki from the Spirit Squad.
Nikki!
And we are the Spirit Squad.
Yeah. MJF came back and
AEW was all over the place with that.
Dude.
They were
and now they're literally trying to clean it up now, and it's like, how are you gonna say this is like a butterfly effect? Like it's
like, dude, like first he was a face. No, first he was a heel.
MJF was always a heel.
Then became a face.
And that got over. But then the thing happened with Adam Cole. Then they both got injured. They were both out.
And then MJF ends up a heel.
And Adam Cole's a face.
That confused the hell out of me, but okay.
But apparently it's Adam Cole's
fault. The bloodline story don't make sense. That shit don't make sense.
It's all going to culminate at World's End, where it all started. For what? For what?
Yeah, he need to let Adam go and let him go back to the WWE.
No, man. MJF should have just never re-signed, period.
That too.
He just wanted the fucking money.
Let both of them go.
The bidding war of 2024.
There was no bidding war. He was just using that as a crutch. And that was stupid.
I know.
It was only good when he fucking did it against Punk in 2022. And then
is it that you can't see me, man?
Like,
or was it the King of Kings?
It was so repetitive. Like he's just a second-rate Miz.
When they mention WWE, I just be like cringing. Like, come on! Even when TNA was feuding with them, they didn't mention them much.
But hold on. To MJF's credit, it made sense when only he does it.
Because he literally was the top heel and then fucking ruined it. I'm sorry. He came back this year and nothing's been outside of the Ospreay shit. What? You feuded with Daniel Garcia and then you fucking did what? You're back into this pointless storyline with fucking Undisputed Era. And yes, I said Undisputed Era because it's Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole. Nick Nemeth moving along. MJF is no longer Wrestler of the Year. Christian Cage or Hangman Adam Page?
Christian.
I'm sick of. No. I'm sick of Hangman. I'm sorry.
Why?
It's not because of Hangman. It's not because of him. It's because of AEW. It's like, dude, what the fuck are y'all doing with this man?
I mean, he should have been the man to go after Moxley, not Orange Cassidy.
Like, bro.
And if you want another hot take, he should have been the man to take the title off Swerve. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. It's
but now you got him possibly teaming up with Jay White after he just feuded with the fucking man.
I blame AEW for that. It's not even Adam Page's fault. It's not even his fault.
No, it's not.
It's AEW's fault.
It's not.
But I'm gonna go with Christian Cage.
Of course.
I mean, the potential story. Well, not the potential story, but the hopes of Edge and Christian reuniting, and then he says, "Go fuck yourself." That shit.
Brilliant. And then the feud with Adam Copeland, brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Up into the I Quit match, good.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking Christian Cage winning that all in battle royal. Still has that stupid contract. I don't know what the fuck.
I was about to say he has yet the.
He had a low key banger with Swerve this year, so
he did absolutely.
Christian Cage. The next one, Damian Priest or Ilya Dragunov.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to give it to Dragunov.
I gotta give it to Priest on account of the injury that Ilya suffered.
Not even that, dude. Damian had he deserved it.
He's still having a monster year.
And he's not had. I mean, hasn't had a bad match. They're like decent matches, but his best matches were against Gunther and fucking Drew McIntyre was great. The mixed tag was great. Like, he's had a pretty solid year. It's literally a year he deserved. So I'm getting it to Damian Priest. I think Ilya's time is going to be next year. When you get, what the fuck? Are you cutting your beard?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, he's trimming it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I got to do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't. I'm not doing that again. So, Damian, moving along. The next one, Seth Rollins against Mustafa Ali.
Seth. And it's nothing against Mustafa, but it's the fact that
the MVP of WrestleMania.
That too. And it's the promotions that's not giving Mustafa the respect he deserves.
God fucking thank you. Mustafa Ali.
Where's he at? In TNA now, right?
No, he's done with TNA.
That fast.
He was literally done with TNA like 2 months ago.
See,
when he dropped the title to Speedball, he dropped the title to Speedball, and then he literally wrote a letter saying he's done with TNA. And now I think he's been working indie dates, but he also has his own wrestling school that they just opened up in Chicago.
And all credit to him. They WWE dropped the ball with him.
No, I was mad because it should have been him against Dominic Mysterio and not Dragon Lee.
No, that's the thing. It was gonna be Mustafa and Dominic, but then they released him. He asked for his release.
Oh yeah.
He asked for his release.
Yeah.
You know, we got you in a title match where you're beating Dominic, right?
It's because Ali was literally sent back down to NXT just to lose to Dominic.
Yep, I remember.
And at the same time,
yeah,
Ali was trying to find his footing, and I get that. He wanted to go somewhere. He wanted to pretty much branch out and try to improve himself and pretty much stand out, and he did. The whole fucking political gimmick that he did was fucking brilliant this year. But it just wasn't enough. He's still not getting the respect that he deserves. Do I think he should come back to WWE and have a better run? Yes. Hell yes. Mm-hmm. I don't think he should be AEW bound because God forbid he goes to AEW. He's going to get lost in the shuffle.
That's going to be even worse. That's going to be even worse.
They are not going to respect that man.
That's going to, but see, here's the thing. I feel like if he goes back to WWE, right? It's going to be one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're happy to see him, but it's like, where do you put him?
Exactly. It says it's literally, yeah, exactly.
Because honestly, I lie to you not, even tonight proved that example with Andrade. I mean, I see where they're going with it, but it's like, what's going to be beneficial to him if he goes in that route?
True. I mean, Andrade he's still going to be in the mix for the U.S. title picture.
Exactly.
I feel like he's going to be the one to take it off Nakamura, in my opinion. Unless you bring in Penta, that's a whole fucking different story.
That's the thing. Like when Andrade left WWE, he was the former U.S. champ, if I'm not mistaken, because he lost to.
And then he dropped it to Apollo, and
he dropped it to Apollo.
He was feuding with Apollo, teaming with fucking Angel Garza at the time, and then he bounced, and then went to AEW where he was booked to complete shit. So,
yep. And this is the thing, like
he got injured in AEW.
Andrade he's definitely proved himself to be a main eventer.
Oh yeah. But
time and time again.
This is the same thing I say about Nakamura. Andrade's best run was in NXT.
Oh. Or in fact, I do this. I would say his other best year outside of NXT was when he was feuding with Ray on SmackDown.
Well, yeah.
What was that? 2019?
2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they were feuding for the U.S. title, and they had those banger 2 out of 3 falls matches on SmackDown.
God, dude, that's what brought me back over to Team SmackDown was them two.
Banger ass matches.
Them two. What the? I didn't ask for balloons.
Wanted to give you some balloons, motherfucker.
Surprise.
But anyway,
Surprise,
Andrade and I was literally watching that the other day too. But yeah, like Andrade and Ray kind of had me like glued to SmackDown. Just them two alone. Mm-hmm. Outside of the shitty writing and the booking and all of that other stuff. But yeah.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
But yeah, but like I said, if you bring Mustafa Ali back, where do you put him and would it make sense?
True.
Because I guarantee you they're gonna put him in the mid-card scene.
Because I don't think Mustafa, like, he treats himself as a main eventer, but I don't think he's gonna get seen that way.
And that's the thing, because if he didn't get injured for that Elimination Chamber thing, it would have been him, and he would have been WWE champ.
That's true. But the thing is, I feel like the reign wouldn't have been that long.
It wouldn't.
Like how Kofi's was, it wouldn't be the extent of how Kofi's was.
It would have. He definitely would have hit a brick wall instead of.
Which, by the way, fuck Kofi and fuck Xavier Woods. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah. Seth Rollins moving along.
Uh-huh.
This next one's funny. Jack Perry versus CM Punk.
Move on.
Phillip Brooks, move on.
Move on. Just move on. Just move on.
Real class. Go cry me a river. See, I was about to say something so fucked up that probably would have got us canceled. So I'm move on.
Mm-hmm.
If you're reading my brain, you probably know what I was about to say. So let's move on.
Speaking of matchup,
put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, please.
After, yes, I'll remind you.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
I'll put it in the chat now.
The next one is actually a match at Saturday night's main event: Finn Balor or Gunther.
Gunther, of course.
Gunther. Gunther. You can ask Jenny. Oh.
The next one, Trick Williams. Whoop that trick. Or Carmelo Hayes.
Trick.
Whoopie that tricky. Braun Breaker or Dominic Mysterio.
Dom, because he had mommy and Liz. I know.
Bro.
No.
If we were going to that circumstance.
Hold on though.
That would have been hilarious if he won this round off of that Mary.
Hold on though.
What, dude? Don't fucking use
that.
He's
about to be double advocate. Here he go.
Hold on though. Dom Mysterio has been a little bit more consistent.
He's literally WWE's most consistent worker. He's literally in everything. But Braun Breaker had a fucking year.
Nigga became a 2-time Intercontinental Champion within that
Talk
year.
About making an impact for yourself.
He did.
He put the nuts on there.
Two. He's a 2-time. Wait, is he a 2 or 3-time NXT?
2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Oh
no, NXT.
2-time.
Yeah, 2-time.
And he had.
He had it for a long ass reign.
Right.
And
I was gonna bring up
took that shit back, and then Melo took it back.
Right. I was gonna bring up the Undertaker thing that probably solidified it. So yeah,
no, dude. No,
wait. No, I think he's only one time.
No, he's 2. Braun won it once.
Yeah.
And then he dropped it to Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, there we go. Dropped it.
He won it back on Raw. He won it back to Raw after Mania.
And then
literally held it up until Stand and Deliver, where he lost to Carmelo Hayes.
And then turn heel.
Yes.
Double turn.
He turned heel, and that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. But Braun Breakers are fucking here. Moving along. The next one, Jey Uso against Wesley.
Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wes. Your heel turn was cool and all, but
he was this close. Wes was this close.
He was.
Wes was this close.
No, he wasn't.
He was this close until Oba.
He was that close. He was that close.
Somebody said it online. Jay right now is approaching Jeff Hardy 2008 levels of popularity.
I mean, yeah.
In this generation, yes.
And we know how over Jeff was.
And he got literally a word that was famous in 2012 over. So.
Yeah.
And the Usos been saying that shit for a grip.
Years. For years.
As a matter of fact, they pointed it out. Jimmy Uso was the first one with the Yeet merch because he the one that confronted Edge with a Yeet hoodie on.
Yeet. But it wasn't even
when Jay finally acknowledged Roman, he turned and was like, make him understand. Talking about Daniel Bryan, and you know what Jay's response was?
Yeet.
And start beating the shit out of Daniel Bryan. So, hey.
Yep.
I remember where I was on that SmackDown.
He said, I remember where I was on that SmackDown.
I remember where I was. And when he told him, make him understand, I was like, oh, shit.
Make him understand how much you love me.
I don't know if he said all of that, though. But,
he did.
He did.
He said that?
Yeah.
All I remember was make him understand
how much you love me.
All I knew was make him understand. And once he said that, I was like, oh, shit.
And Jay started whooping his monkey ass.
He beat the shit out of Daniel Bryan.
The Uso that is Jay moves on.
Yep.
Sami Zayn or Solo Sikoa.
I kind of want to Sammy. I was about to say I kind of want to go Sammy on this because, and I'm gonna go off of that WrestleMania Intercontinental title win alone. Like that shit was magical.
I was gonna do you one even better, the chair shot to Roman.
That was last year.
That was last year.
No, was that last year? Oh yeah,
this year he beat Gunther.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this year he beat Gunther.
I'm so sorry.
Remember when he did the brainbuster on the top rope?
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh my
Shades
god!
Of El Generico.
Oh, when he hit that brainbuster. Dude, I cried.
He had fucking bangers with Chad Gable and then Braun Breaker and fucking.
Dude, when he hit that brainbuster on Gunther, I almost cried for Gunther, bro.
I fucking popped so hard, bro. I was so happy that he pulled that out of his arsenal. I was like, yo!
Oh, said, knock him dead, kid.
He was like El Generico.
My God. Well, yeah, Sami Zayn. Yeah.
All right, and the last matchup of the first round, we're finally here. Kevin Owens or Randy Orton.
That's a good one.
I want to give it.
This is the thing. They teamed up, had a banger match with the Bloodline. But I feel like what's winning me over. Bloodline. Yeah. And then they had a banger triple threat at Mania with Logan Paul. But I feel like what's winning me here, and you guys know I'm a sucker for Kevin Owens. But what's winning me here is that Randy Orton, at the state of his career now, has never looked better. But at the same time, delivered me 2 match of the year candidates with Gunther.
I agree.
Masterclasses with Gunther.
I do agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
plus with this whole feud, mixing it with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, which I think Randy Orton's going to show up at Saturday night's main event. He's going to cost Kevin the title.
I was going to say...
I want to say Orton had a slightly better year than Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Based on the fact that he had... I want to say better matches than Kevin Owens. Because if you think about it, after teaming with Orton, he just pretty much stayed feuding with the Bloodline up until Cody.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't really much for Kevin Owens. So I think Randy Orton had a better year, slightly. So I'm going Randy.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go Randall Keith Orton.
Oh, Randall.
Okay.
You were going Kevin?
I was going to go with Kevin.
But stating what I said?
Yeah. I had to think about it just a little bit because I feel like the only argument I had with Randy was when he came back at the Survivor Series, it was like a slow progression to where we're at with Randy right now.
Of course.
Right?
Because it's Randy.
And it's Randy. However, as far as matches is concerned, I feel like Kevin Owens would take the slight edge on that one. Just a smidget.
Yeah.
Not by much. But to your point, but it's only fair to give it to Randy. Give it to Randy.
Fair. All right, second round, speed bump or speed round until we hit a speed bump. The usual. Starting with the women, because we're gentlemen.
Yeah.
Willow Nightingale or Jordan Grace?
Jordan,
yeah.
Jordan. Big muscle mommy Grace.
Big Mama Pump.
Yeah. Jordan, Amazing Grace.
Hey, the next one, Nia Jax or Toni Storm? I know.
Jackson.
What?
Oh, LaToya Jackson. Saying no. Don't nobody care about her non-singing ass.
Oh, dog.
To be fair, I feel like this man. Oh my God! In this matchup, I gotta give it to Toni Storm.
You gonna give
to be fair, Nia Jax, as far as everything that we said about Nia Jax so far, has started at the halfway mark from what was that?
When she won Queen of the Ring.
Yeah. Until now. So I mean, don't get me wrong. Even before that, she's been improving. I'll give it at 100%. But I feel like Toni Storm takes a majority of 2024.
Yeah, because of the storyline with Mariah May. So yeah, Toni Storm for me.
Yeah.
The next one, Liv Morgan or Julia?
Yeesh.
I gotta go with the girl that's obsessed with butt workouts, Liv. I'll never get over that. She said, I'm obsessed with like butt workouts because I like to take pictures with my glutes, and it's just like, why?
Bitch, you hang your butt with a sink. You ain't fooling anybody.
Who made you this way?
I'll do you one better.
Who made you this way?
When she cut that promo of girls like me and she did that turner, I was like, yep. Yep.
You fucking gooner. You fucking gooner.
No, but on some real shit, I'm gonna give this one to Liv.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give this one to
Liv.
Sorry, Julia.
The next one, Roxanne Perez or Rhea Ripley?
Roxanne.
You don't need to put on a red light.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, stupid. Jew, you going Roxanne?
I'm going Roxanne. Roxanne.
All she want to do is party all night. All right, sorry, Rhea.
Love you.
Roxanne had the most.
Mad at this. How could y'all get rid of Rhea? How could y'all?
Hey, look, wifey's gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch.
We got your back.
Roxanne had a more consistent year. So yes. All right, on to the men. Ethan Page or Moose Knuckle? I'm gonna go with Moose Tracks. I'm gonna go with Moose Tracks.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta go with Moose Ice Cream.
You good?
Fucking Moose Knuckle, Moose Ice Cream. You know what? What's next? Moose Hair Products?
No,
I was going to say Bullwinkle, but yeah, sure.
Moose Advances. Ooh, Will Ospreay, Bryan Danielson. Funny. But I'm gonna go with Mr. William Ospreay.
I was literally just thinking that. I gotta go with Ospreay.
I'm gonna go with Ricochet. Psych.
He's not
on
this list.
Wow.
He don't deserve to be on this list.
Deep down, he wasn't in this list at all. Like, fuck.
That's why he got put through a windshield.
Duffel. Will Ospreay advances. The next one, Drew McIntyre against LA. I'm going McIntyre.
Same.
Literally the MVP of this year.
Broken dreams.
Ooh, the next one, Cody Rhodes or Oba Femi?
Oba.
I'm going Cody.
I'm going with Cody Raheem Rhodes. Melanin in his soul, Negro icon Cody Rhodes, doing it for the people, my G.
You said fucking melanin in.
You gotta go with the man that's with the cause.
EJ, why you get mad? We're going for the culture. Like what?
No, it's not even that. It's the fact.
Cody Raheem Rhodes, come on now. How you gonna make fun of Codifius? Come on.
Hey. That brother Codifius Raheem Rhodes right there.
Oh man, that's Codifius Raheem Jerome Rhodes. Come on now.
If you're gonna give him a black name, it's Corey Rhodes. Like
Codifius, man.
What the fuck is a Codifius
name?
It's Pastor Codifius.
Oh God. Okay, move on.
Speaking a sermon every night on SmackDown.
He took his name straight from the motherland.
No, it's George Washington and John F. Kennedy fused into one. Like
dog.
Now you're gonna have him get super kicked, and that's gonna signify him getting assassinated.
He cannot tell a lie.
You saw what Jacob did to Apollo Crews. You saw he super kicked him for no reason. Goddamn reason.
I don't give a damn. Like
he straight up kicked the ball off him. Like
he said, "Yo, dog, why would you do this?"
He kicked the ball off him. Jacob was like, Solo. He pulled the Ricochet while you balled and just kicked the shit.
Why am I bald?
Oh,
he knocked him back into a Nigerian accent.
Apollo Crews been going through it ever since motherfucking Baron Corbin been released.
Nah, Apollo's Commander Aziz.
Thank you. I couldn't think of his name.
Gotta go find Commander Aziz.
Talking about Daba Kato.
That's his name. That's his name. That's his name.
He got released, right?
Yeah.
Worthless.
Yeah.
All right. Cody Raheem advances.
Wow.
The next one, Roman Reigns or Swerve Strickland?
Roman?
I already know what Juju's picking. We're going to go with Swerve Strickland.
Okay.
Hey. Why are you looking like a Kensington bum? Roman Reigns moving along.
Wow.
Chad Gable or Shamus?
Wait, I don't look like a Kensington bum. I'm not doing the lean. Like a Michael Jackson.
But you're looking like you want drugs.
Jags.
Drugs. All right. Chad Gable or Shamus?
I want to give it to Chad on this one.
Whole year? Yeah, I'm giving it to Gable.
Yeah, why not? Give it to Gables.
The next one, Joe Hendry or Nikki Nemeth?
Damn, ain't they feuding right now, or is that over?
They did. Nick Nemeth beat him.
Okay. Well, just like he's going to beat him in this matchup.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Ziggler. I gotta give it to him.
He's here to show the world. Like I used to say about Brian Ace, he's here to show the world that they don't want none, baby.
Stop.
I was gonna bring up Vicky Guerrero, but sure, let's go that route.
Shout out to the real heel Brian Neal. No longer the real heel, but shout out to Brian Neal. Nick Nemeth moving on. Christian Cage or Damian Priest?
Christian Cage.
I gotta go with Damian.
Oh, you going Damian?
I'm going Damian.
Damian.
He's gonna be an upset. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I'm going with the kid that was in the Omen movie.
Ooh, we got a preview. Seth Rollins or CM Punk?
Got to give it to Seth because Punk's been injured majority of his run now.
So is Seth.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
And then he got his fucking that stem cell, and he came back literally his old self. Motherfucker don't even flinch when he lands on his knees anymore.
But yeah, I mean, but even still, like I feel like
I'm gonna literally tell you this right now. Seth was the MVP of WrestleMania, yes, but Punk's feud with Drew literally was the best feud of all year.
Yep.
Carried the company even when
Phil.
And yes, Punk was injured, but he was still consistent on TV.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Sorry,
that
Colby.
Is true.
I'm gonna go with Phil.
That is true. Yep.
We are going to go with Mr. Phillip Brooks.
Yep, the cult of personality.
The Pepsi Plunge Man. All right. CM Punk. The next one, Gunther or Trick Williams? I'm going Gunther.
You going with Gunther?
I'm going with Gunther. You know why? Because he went from IC to King of the Ring to World Champ and has never looked back.
All in a year, bro.
He literally carried the title into WrestleMania.
He lost
it, and then built up momentum to go literally win King of the Ring, and then literally cashed in on Damian Priest and just won the world title.
But hold on. Let me see if my math is correct on this.
Sure.
Right? Gunther was Intercontinental Champ for 2 WrestleMania straight, right?
He was Intercontinental Champion for 666 days. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going with Gunther.
All right.
Gunther, he fucked up all say.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Braun Breaker or Jey Uso?
Ooh, so.
You know what?
It's just me. Oops.
I'm gonna.
Please tell me you're going with Jay. I want to go with Jay.
I'm going Jay.
Yeah.
As much as I want to go with Braun Breaker, I'm going Jay. But I feel like they should have never given Jay the Intercontinental title. I get it. You wanted to solidify his singles run, finally winning a singles title, but that was a waste. He won it just to lose it 2 weeks later in Philly.
That's kind of messed up. That was kind of messed up.
I get it was all for the story, but what was the point of him winning it in the first place?
That was kind of messed up.
That's something you should have saved at a bigger stage, like Rumble or Mania.
I feel like and this could be me. This could be me. But if we don't get a tag team match, including the Usos, Jay might be the one to get the IC title at Mania.
Nope. Because you know why? That spot's saved for Sheamus.
Shit, you're right. Never mind. All right,
we're getting Sheamus and Braun, and Sheamus is finally winning it at Mania. He's getting that moment.
I take that back. All right, never mind. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So moving along, and then the last matchup at the second round: Sami Zayn or Randy Orton.
Orton.
I'm going Sammy.
You gonna go with Sammy Tuso?
What?
Hey, I gotta go with the honorary Tus.
The
honorary obtuse angle. That's what I'm gonna go with.
This man called him an obtuse.
You're so stupid.
Oh, God.
All right.
God.
Third round. Sweet 16. Here are the final four women. Jordynne Grace or Toni Storm? Now, I'm going to say this. The storyline Toni Storm's had all year doesn't... Yes, you can use that as a crutch. But...
If you're thinking what I'm thinking right now, I agree with you.
But...
Go ahead.
Consistency-wise and work rate-wise...
I'm going with Big Mama
Grace. Yep, Jordynne Grace. Because she went from carrying that Knockouts title... She even gave fucking Dana Brooke a good match.
And that's impossible.
Or sorry, Ash by Elegance. But
I'm
like
name. She's gonna be
but
Dana
she
Brooke.
Gave her a banger of a match. She gave fucking Naomi a banger of a match before she dipped. And then fucking had a great feud with Masha Slamovich. And then on top of that, went to NXT, had a banger with Roxanne Perez.
And then just had a banger-ass multi-woman tag match.
Like, Jordynne Grace. And she showed up at the Rumble and put on an impressive fucking showing. Like, Jordynne Grace.
Grace Jordan.
Liv Morgan or Roxanne Perez?
I'm not going to lie. I'm sticking with Liv on this one.
We already know who Booker T picking.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah,
man. I go with Roxanne. Think I got to go with her. Why, Booker? Because you trained it? Absolutely.
I'm going with Liv Morgan.
Got to go with Liv.
All right. All right, here comes the men. The Moose is loose or Will Ospreay?
I'm going with Bullwinkle.
I'm going Will Ospreay. Why do I feel like Juju's gonna give it say some dumb shit here?
I fucking hate y'all so much. I really had to sit up here and say Bullwinkle. I'm ready with a straight face. And go,
hey, I said the Moose is loose. So,
see, I didn't even hear that. You know what? Y'all fired.
But I'm going Will Ospreay. I mean, he had overall a better year.
Yeah, I'll go with the Ocean Spray cranberry juice.
I knew you was gonna call this man Ocean Spray. I was waiting for it the whole entire time.
You know what's funny? I was thinking it. I just didn't say it.
Somebody was gonna say it. Somebody was gonna say it.
That's why I was like, I'm waiting for Juju to say some dumb shit.
Listen, somebody better use that shit in the promo, because if not, and if he ever come on the indies and I see him, I'm like, listen here, Will Ocean Spray.
Will Ospreay moving along. Drew McIntyre or Drew McIntyre or Raheem Rhodes.
I want to give it to. I want to give it to.
Go with the Negro leader, Cody Raheem Rhodes. There's melanin in his soul. Negro icon, Cody Rhodes, doing it for the people, my G.
Oh, it's open mic night, bitch.
His pappy said, "The blacker the berry, the sweeter is the juice."
Yo.
Okay.
And he
When
took that
Brock
literally
Lesnar,
too.
when Brock Lesnar defeated Kofi Kingston for the championship, my dreams was, defeated, and then Cody came in and beat Roman. I felt them feelings heated.
Yo.
Cody Rocky Rhodes, one of my favorite Negroes. I'm just saying. I think I might go with Cody Raheem Rhodes. I don't know. Cause then you got the Scottish psychopath Drew McIntyre out here being the hater of the year with CM Punk being distracted, stealing his bracelet and getting his ass in his head.
Bro. I'm going Cody. My stomach's in my ass, dude.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Cody because when Drew McIntyre hit them still steps, he made my ass crack hurt.
We lost EJ.
EJ is surrounded by darkness.
It's okay, EJ. Cody had a dream.
He did.
Okay, all right. This next one, I'm just gonna advance Roman Reigns because Chad Gable's not beating him. Okay. Nick Nemeth or Damian Priest? I'm going Damian.
Yep, Damian.
Yeah. All right.
Go
Damian. So thou speaks. Okay.
Jesus.
CM Punk or Gunther? Gunther.
Yep.
Jey Uso or Sami Zayn? I'm going Sammy.
Oh, I wanted to go Jay.
But no, you know why? Sammy had a consistent year with the IC title, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. What was Jay doing over the summer?
That's true. That is true.
And I'm going to put it this way. Jey Uso had one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time.
He did. Yeah.
Going Sammy.
Because he did dip in and out of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time restraint.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going Sammy.
That's fair.
You can't give me that time restraint bullshit, dude. You know, I'm saving that argument. I'm
No, that's not the only problem. Jimmy's stupid ass got hurt.
Moving along.
Okay. All right.
So, Sami Zayn.
Yep.
Final 8. We are going to find out who the greatest women's wrestler of this year is. Jordan Grace or Liv Morgan?
It's Santina Marella.
Santina Marella.
All right, it's Nicole Bass. Damn. Shit.
Anybody else you want to name? Anybody else you want to name?
Now you're just saying dumb shit.
It's Melina. It's Lay Cool. Shit. It's Crystal, the one that was about to marry Teddy Long on SmackDown. Yeah, I said it. Had that man have a heart attack in the middle of the ring.
It's fucking Joy Giovanni.
Oh, dear God, why? Dear God, why?
Oh, Candice Michelle.
Christy Hemme.
Victoria.
That was a bad experience. An experiment.
Christy Hemme?
Yeah.
Nah,
JoJo. I'm going with JoJo.
You want to know a bad experiment? Cameron's solo career.
Ooh, good one.
She didn't know how to fucking pin people. So anyway,
that's an excellent one.
I'm going. Fuck.
I feel like I want to give it to Jordan Grace because she made a bigger impact.
No pun intended.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, Liv had the best year of her career, winning the title. Has held it phenomenally, but
see, that's the thing. I feel like with Liv, she's just now getting her just due.
It's not that. It's, and I can't believe they're doing this. They're literally holding out for Rhea and Liv at Mania. But
I mean, see, that's don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. If they doing that, it's like, what else can you do with this feud?
Put it this way. Liv had an incredible year, right? Incredible women's champion, literally her best run and literally the best year of her career.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what she did in the beginning of the year, trying to destroy Rhea and trying to destroy from within, I feel like her chase to the women's title was better than winning the women's title.
That's a lot of people.
Because Liv's chase literally was her only thing was trying to destroy from within and destroy everything Rhea has had. She injured Rhea, won the title, had Dominic on her side secretly, and then took over from there. That's it. Jordan Grace, as I stated, consistent all year round. Had multiple feuds and multiple matches that were fucking excellent. And worked both shows, or worked both companies.
So Rhea beat Charlotte for the title, right?
Last year, yes.
And that turned into the Women's World Championship, right?
Yes. Yeah. And then she held it up until Mania, where she beat Becky, retained it, and then had to relinquish it because she got hurt.
Injured,
really, she really was. I mean, she was probably hurt, but she just literally went to go take a break to go get married.
No, she was legitimately hurt.
Yeah, she had a shoulder injury, but she literally also took time off to go get married.
That too. Oh boy.
I'm going Jordan Grace.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan. All right. Big Mama Pump moves along.
Yep.
The next one, Will Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice.
Eat.
Versus
Preacher Cody. The guy who does his SmackDown sermons. He's getting tired of this shit.
You know I gotta stick with the Negro icon leader, man. Adrenaline is in his soul.
Bro, he's so mad
icon, Cody Rhodes.
He's so mad that you're probably disrespecting the culture, right?
The thoughts and views of Julian on the Zoom call does not reflect Tony Living Legend, Exodus Jones, or Anthony Arbello on TourneyTimePodcast.
I ain't the only
one. Swear to God.
Know about Cody.
I swear to God.
I use my full government name, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry. I had to put the disclaimer out there because this man is claiming a white man to be black. And it's... Listen. You don't know how many people.
Negro icon Cody Rhodes doing it for the culture, but gee. Like, come on, man. That's Cody Raheem Rhodes.
I'm literally about to cut that and just make that the opening theme to this fucking podcast.
It's literally a clip on YouTube. I'm surprised he ain't seen it yet. That shit's been viral on Twitter.
Cody, moving along. Okay.
Jesus.
Roman Reigns or Damian Priest?
Move on.
Damian's had a consistent year. I'm going Damian.
Okay.
You already know my answer's not changing, but I'll take that on the chin.
So it's up to EJ.
No, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like Damian had a hell of a year. And so if you're looking at it from a consistency basis, you got to give it to Damian.
Hell yeah.
That's why I said I'm not changing my answer, but
yeah, because you're a dick
I mean, you would give it to Roman story wise. You would definitely give it to him as far as the story is concerned.
But you have to remember, Roman had that break in between, and Damian's been nothing but consistent.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're talking about
his world title reign was not bad.
Nah,
it was not bad. He went from winning it from Seth to beating. Who did he have a backlash? Oh, beating Jey Uso. Then he went back to Seth, and then he went to Drew McIntyre, then went to Seth, and then dropped it to Gunther. Literally has not had a bad title reign. All of his matches were great.
Yeah.
Outside of the Seth match with that fucking where he got knocked out, I get that, but
yeah.
Damian Priest.
Yep.
Gunther or Sami Zayn? Gunther.
He forced the pussy, Gunther. You can ask that day.
All right.
Anyway.
Now, this is the final four, but this is the odd part. Jordynne Grace is obviously our women's wrestler of the year.
Right.
However, she is now in the mix of the final four with men. So Jordynne Grace versus Cody Rhodes.
The thoughts and views of Julian does not reflect. What the hell is happening, folks? I don't know.
It's Coros. Black of the berry. The sweeter is the away. I'm up to speed it. The fourth was needed. Cody, Raheem Rose. One of my favorite Negroes. When Cody starts racism, man, Wakanda's leader. Yo. That is my answer. Love Jordynne Grace, but that's Cody Raheem Rose right there.
Wakanda's leader. That's so disrespectful.
Dr. Umar, I tried.
I don't know. 7 months ago. That shit is gold.
I don't know
what anybody say.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. But Umar, I swear to God, I
fuck off. Fuck off. Dr. Umar ain't even a doctor. Get the fuck out of here.
I had nothing to do with the Cody Rhodes thing.
Hold up. You, Mr. Snow Bunny over there. You're into Snow Bunnies. Yeah, I said you. So Dr.
Turn around in the chair for me.
I'm saying you are all into Snow Bunnies, right?
No.
Fuck off. You were just talking about Emily Osment like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, I said she looked good, but I ain't gonna date her.
You fuck?
Would I fuck?
Would you?
I mean, if the money's right,
Then Dr. Umar ain't even a doctor. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, if she gives me respirations and shit, then sure.
We must stay focused, okay? Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
God. Codewick Rhodesman. Moving along.
Oh my God!
I'm dead.
My stomach and my ass.
He said my stomach in my ass.
Dog.
The fuck?
No disrespect. R.I.P. Okay. Damian Priest or Gunther? Going Gunther.
Yeah.
So what's next? Gunther Vandross? What we doing?
Nah, he's just Gunther.
No. If you're gonna call this man Codewick Roseman or whatever, then it's got to be Gunther Vandross. I don't give a fuck.
No.
Okay.
That's Gunther Pendergrass. All right.
Okay. Yep. I'm done.
Okay. Gunther in the final. This is the finals, by the way.
Oh dear God.
Gunther versus Codzel Rhodes.
Listen, Cody Raheem Rhodes, he beat him at Crown Jewel. Cody Raheem Rhodes for the win this episode.
Cody Raheem Rhodes is 2024's Wrestler of the Year.
He got the lights on.
He threw the glasses. He broke kayfabe.
What did you expect? With Gunther and Cody in this damn bracket, and they the top champs, it was going to come down to. We already knew it was going to be a Crown Jewel rematch, and Cody Raheem Rhodes. You heard the song.
Man's literally, no, in all honesty, all joking aside, Cody has literally been the guy.
Yeah, he been balling the fuck out this year.
He's literally been the guy all fucking year, and ever since he won the title, he's been literally, outside of probably Roxanne and Gunther, the most consistent champ all year.
Yep.
And every match he's had in this title reign has been, bar none, great. Banger after banger.
Yep.
So Cody Rhodes, all joking aside, Cody Rhodes is 2024 Wrestler of the Year, according to us. Probably won't be just us saying that. No, it probably won't just be us saying that. I'm sure there's other podcasters or other shows out there that are going to say likewise. But yes.
Apparently, my president was black, and so is Cody Rhodes. I guess.
Cody Raheem Rhodes, man. Cody Stark racism's end, man.
Code Rock Rhodes Mama wins Wrestler of the Year. EJ is literally upset. He's I'm mad that I came up with Codeswick Rhodesman. I'm mad.
He said, "Oh my!"
I got him to crash out. I fucking love it. Okay. All right. He's the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. All right.
This man just walked up.
On that
Captain Rogers, get back here. Cat. Where'd you go, Cat? Bring your ass back here. The Avengers need your bitch ass, I know.
Yo, he's gone.
This man
on that note, congrats to Cody Rhodes for winning Wrestler of the Year. And
The time has come for us to go. We had so much fun entertaining y'all. Until the next time, until the next show, we will see you. When we see you, we'll holler.